Turned where niggas started doing that to each other. Like, man, that nigga ain't even like.
I know, right?
What age? That's probably an age.
It went both ways because niggas would sometimes be like, "You did."
I think it was an era thing.
Yeah, maybe like a certain.
Yeah, because like certain people from a certain time, the closer it got to social media, the heightened hate.
Yeah, I agree.
Right before MySpace, nigga.
We are already checked, but just double checking.
Last
time he kept swearing up and down his mic was facing the right way, and your shit was pulled backward. Okay, so we're all good.
I can turn it a little skosh.
All right, give me a testing, everybody. Testing.
Test.
Oh my
John, speak louder.
I'm a hustler, baby. How you gonna go from that to this? I'm taking a real.
Put some bass in your voice, nigga, so I can hear some.
Yeah.
Okay, turn me up, son.
Turn my headphones up.
Welcome to another episode of the Untied Shoes Podcast, season 2, episode 17. 17? 17. Okay. Yeah, 16.
E2. E17. No, I said
this nigga's speeding up the cutoffs now, bro.
S2.
He didn't get through none of that.
Nah, I know. But I'm always fucking up a little bit, though. But welcome back to the Untied Shoes Podcast. Come and kick it with us in the Shoebox. We've been doing this for a minute now, haven't we, fellas?
We have. What, 2 years?
I can say it's been a moderate amount of
time. A year and a half?
Because we started in 2019. Actually, I remember our first episode was October of 2019.
Really?
So
3 calendars?
Not 2. No, that's...
How many episodes is it total?
No, so almost 2 years in October then.
Yeah, almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. Too, of course. But, 40 episodes later? No, more
total?
than that.
30.
Yeah, we've been
30. This 17, this 37.
And then 17.
No,
so
47.
47 episodes.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, we got this nigga was erasing our masters, bro. I'm like, what are you doing? What the fuck?
But you remember I had that conversation with you too about space, and I didn't know what the fuck to do. I was on my 2008, nigga. I had like one hard drive with nobody talking about.
We had to work some kinks out on the back end. I understand the importance of that.
We got to keep the masters, bro. That's how we.
What do you in masters? What do you mean, like the original footage?
The original audio.
Yeah, nigga.
Bro, it is a lot of space. You don't understand that,
bro. When nigga get it too.
What the fuck was that?
We can
Sleepy mouth ass nigga.
Now, I will say that. Well, because for I was keeping them up until like episode 10, and then after that, it was like I had like 6 terabytes of shit.
Yeah.
And it was
6
terabytes,
that's a
bro.
Lot.
And this we weren't even using 4K. I was, but you even want to be careful with compression because you want your shit to look good. If you're gonna make a sacrifice to use
it's laptop shit, man.
Yeah, bro. But this shit you don't understand. Don't judge what your niggas fear what they don't understand.
Damn,
and they don't understand what they don't understand.
That you erasing our originals.
What I understand is you don't understand, but you're trying to understand from a level of not understanding.
Nigga, don't it?
Man, look, nigga, we gotta have them to hold them, nigga, for somebody else to be like, I'm the real 2K.
Trust is important, nigga. Trust me, I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Wild as fuck.
We'll be okay. Trust is important. I started thinking about this. Like, there's some outtakes here and there, but really, most of the time, we use most of what we show. Yeah. And so I was just like, well, there's no reason to keep all the raw footage because most of the raw footage is us just kind of sitting there like, hell yeah, the camera's still on. But yeah, shit, nigga, you go outside. It just...
When you look at the Motown documentary, nigga, they got all that raw shit, nigga. Even though there was
for sure. And that's why I'm gonna start.
We should start figuring out how to get the space and where he can put the shit. Because it's a lot of shit.
As soon as the cameras are set up, regardless if we record this or not, we need to start like hitting the record button. That way, all the shit that happens before that we might miss on like the audio, it needs to be on the visual. Because I can just do like an outtakes or something or
the shit ain't on the cloud, nigga.
So I don't know why our voice is coming through super loud. But
it's not on the cloud.
It ain't, but we need a cloud.
No, because the quality goes down and you put it in the cloud.
Compression.
Because you already tried to do it in Dropbox.
But we didn't I didn't even think about it. The reason why it looked weird was because of that fucking variable frame, the thing you had on the Zoom.
Oh, the tracking.
That's why it was looking like that. Yeah.
Autofocus.
We didn't know how.
Yeah, I had the
autofocus about auto tracking again.
I said tracking.
Brought that up.
No, he said variable frame rate. I was like, nigga, you talking about the DSLR?
Well, that is kind of what that is, but because the frame rate is changing as it's zooming in and out, but that's not what you would call it. It was just auto zooming. So that was a stupid way to say it. But anyway, welcome to the Shoebox. I am one of your hosts, 2K Much.
You got Dev. Next.
Well, don't even start that shit every episode.
I know. Go ahead, Lex.
It's your boy Lex Emilio, so I'm
not gonna cut him off, nigga. You should have cut off his intro.
I just laughed because he was hyper.
Either I do it or you do
it. You didn't do the next to me is my, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, I just figured that.
Nah, you got it, coach.
Yeah, okay. Well, then don't bring it up, nigga. He gonna say I got it and make a play.
It'd be hard to deal with Lex because Lex will look at you dead in your face and be like, sometimes we be thinking the same shit, or sometimes you be like praying.
The scrutiny that I go through, nigga, just to be
it's not a love, bro.
We scrutinize each other. I go through in my life on a day-to-day basis, nigga. Like I'm fucking.
Introduce yourself.
Note to self: zoom in on his face while he's saying this shit.
Yeah, Eddie.
Go ahead.
You know what, nigga? Just because you got a part in the side of your fucking head don't mean you can separate your shit in life, nigga.
Oh, and shit.
You had me crying that you had said something to John and like you made a point that he couldn't refute, and then you just went like this.
I feel like you change it every time. I don't know, where does that one come from?
Nigga, that's the toupee, nigga.
How is that supposed to insist that a nigga don't know what he or that I got you?
Hey, we all knew though that you got him.
Yeah, everything. Niggas agreed. That shit was. Everybody introduce yourself.
Nah, Lex didn't get his shit off. We kept talking. Go ahead.
Go ahead and do your
nigga.
bullshit.
I almost fucking choked, nigga. I gotta get some
Lex
of that.
actually turned down some turkey tacos.
This is your boy. Now hell nah, nigga. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. You ate 5 of them, nigga.
No, I did not, nigga. I ate 3.
And
then you went back for 2 remixes, nigga. That's a 5.
Nigga invented the remix.
2 volume 2s.
The shell actually broke. I only just ate the rice and the.
Nigga was in there making this shit like.
We're talking about your uncooked rice and beans,
bro. That's fucked
Look,
up.
I fucked my rice up, nigga. Look,
nigga.
I made some Spanish rice from scratch. Sorry, my Latina. I fucked up.
Anybody who's Hispanic, man, I told the nigga to bake the rice. If you feel me, holla at me. But whatever, man.
Bro, you want to bake everything, nigga?
But everything can be baked, bro. Like, why are you acting like you
bro,
can't bake
I don't
shit?
have the fucking kitchen utensils to bake, nigga. I got fucking plastic handle fucking.
So, and this is not a slight to my auntie, but she loved making pork chops when growing up. It's a cheap meat. It's lean. You can make it for a whole family, blah, blah, blah. But I was looking for a recipe because sometimes she liked to just throw them in there on the rack and then they would get kind of dry. So I was looking for like a non-dry recipe for like pork chops.
Certain amount of time, certain heat.
So I found,
certain amount of time, certain heat.
Right. I thought you were
Tender.
saying certain
Or
amount
the
of
cut,
time.
period.
But basically what she said, it was this white lady. But she said she rubbed olive oil on the top.
Oh, yeah.
Then she seasoned it, and then she put another layer of olive oil on there. And then she said you have to put in like a shallow so that the grease and the oils, whatever, right? Then this shit 3 times, bro. At 415 degrees for 18 to 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. These motherfuckers come out juicy as hell every single time I do them, bro. Like, I've done it 3 different times. Nigga, like, and this shit is fire. So I'm just letting y'all know. Like,
I can bake.
I was thinking about making some chops.
Bro, I'm telling you, should try. I'm talking about with the fork cutting them juicy. That shit's crazy.
The thick ones like this, I used to do like maybe like 350 for like 25, 30 minutes,
the
whatever,
longer you put them in there,
tender, whatever.
like, there's not a lot of fat on those.
Hey,
you
guys remember?
Fat. Are you talking about lean joints or whatever? I'm talking about the one that got
I'm
like
talking about pork chops, and I did it with the loins. What happened?
2K, you remember what was that shit for pork chops? Oh, shake and bake.
Oh yeah, I remember shake and bake, nigga. What you talking about?
Chicken and fucking pork chops.
I definitely did it with you. I did with the pork. Man, my bad. Hold on. Intro.
Oh shit.
You good?
I'm good, nigga. I was about to tell him, nigga,
John,
I remember chicken today.
Very uneventful.
Hamburger helper.
I'm already liking the energy of all this.
Let's
Never's
continue.
making up more. This nigga laughing, enjoying himself and shit. And that's the only thing that's different.
Soda, my nigga.
I got you, but you can't be rubbing your kneecap like that. The camera can't get it. This nigga rubbing on his kneecap. You might have to go give me some soda, nigga.
Joint issues, nigga.
I'm doing the same.
Hey, what were you guys doing at 2K's house? The church.
Oh yeah, so you came.
This one talking to the.
Bro, I can't even do it from where I'm at right now. But that's like the classic. That's like the classic hilarious. Well, I don't want us to get too much into a.
That's cool.
Because I realize
it's all terrible.
segments when we start talking about what we've been doing, a lot of times we give the same answers, and also, instead of going to say like what everybody's been doing, is there any new businesses? Anybody done anything new they want to share since the last time? I think when was the last time we? It's been a minute since we all been together. Because episode 16, last one, he wasn't there.
Yeah, and then
15, you weren't there.
Well, I wasn't there with Josh.
You were there for 14. You were there. You weren't there for you weren't that episode 13 was Destiny. Okay, but you were there for 14.
And then 15.
But you were gone for 15. So you were there for 16. So the whole squad ain't been together in like a few minutes.
Few minutes.
Damn.
So we back.
Good to see you. Happy belated birthday, my nigga.
Thank you.
I know, right? I know. I don't even know.
Nigga, we missed your birthday last season.
No, but I hung out.
Well, yeah, we hung out.
Yeah, we hung out though. We said last episode. Yeah, last season that was fucked up. I'm still hurting that shit.
That nigga Dan was like, you gotta put the clip of last season. That nigga was like, it was my birthday.
You know what I'm gonna do that? I'm gonna take that.
I was like, niggas forgot niggas' birthday and shit.
Did we actually record that episode? I think we did.
There was a title to it.
Don't trip, man.
In the caption, you're just like, you're like, my bad, bro. I forgot your birthday.
I hate that this shit is like. I
think it was probably you was probably reading.
I'm like, you're kind of right. It's like, fuck,
at least acknowledge it.
Give me a small portion of my own 2 liter, nigga.
Oh shit.
Anyway, I'm feeling the energy. I'm not feeling this nigga pink sweater though. What happened?
This nigga gonna give me a small portion of my own 2 liter, nigga. I'm like, what are you doing?
Like, that shit sounds way more fucked up when he said it like that. I was like, bro, I feel like a piece of shit. And he gonna give me a small portion of my own 2 liter.
I know, right?
That's funny.
You didn't mean no harm, but you just gotta learn, nigga.
That's funny.
I went over there to get this nigga the soda, and then he was like, just fill that shit up with ice. So I came back, and I was like, what am I gonna put in here?
He gave you
I started filling ice, and I was there ain't nothing in there. He was like, the soda too, nigga. And I'm like, damn, I'm dumb as fuck. And then I come back, I'm like, it was a mixture.
You just trying to be moderate in your house? I mean, those are some big cups. Those are those old school cups.
Man, this is that.
Those are those cups, like
Kool-Aid cups.
I tried to find something bigger than these.
Yeah, like when you walk into somebody's house, you probably would find.
But I drink a lot of water, nigga. This is only like 3 sips.
You want me to go ahead and run it back, man? Remix?
Yeah, she already know. Hey, how you doing, honey? We're recording.
You know.
You know what we doing, man. It's work.
But John, what I was saying was, instead of, because I feel like we kind of all usually kind of say the same thing when we say like whatever it was that I've been up to. Plus, it's kind of sloppy, like going through everybody. So let me just say this: has anybody done anything new that they want to share? Has anything changed since the last time we all been together? Like I said, we haven't all sat down with each other. I think it's been a little bit over a month since the original cruise.
Weird. Well, not. It was actually a pretty good experience, actually. I had a photo shoot.
You got that twinkle in your eye.
I know, bro.
Whenever a nigga looking off in the distance in a room full of people, you find a blank. Like, John, you mixed it up.
Bro,
leave me alone, bro. Y'all niggas never let niggas get nothing off, bro. Let them tell you shit, man.
I had a fucking photo shoot the other day, right?
Let this nigga tell us. I'm sorry.
And I'm talking like bad model who was going in front of me, right? She had like a low cut dress with her
go ahead,
with her tits hanging out.
It ain't me looking at titties,
right? With her tits hanging out, right? And one of the fucking poses was she was in a cheerleading outfit and she had to jump up, and they had to do a freeze frame of her jumping out.
What type of photo shoot was this?
I swear
it must have been a Head and Shoulders commercial, nigga.
I swear to God, dog, there was a nip slip, bro.
Oh,
like
shit.
Her titty popped out, bro.
Did you have to do that?
NIP?
No,
SIP?
I'm not gonna agree because I still be looking for nip slips in real life,
bro.
But an unexpected nip
first
slip
of all, if you have a live,
you can't be mad at the man for saying something.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not talking about on the Oscars or something like that where you see it on TV.
No, in real life.
In real life, bro.
Yeah, I still be getting pumped off a side boob from a bitch.
Bro, and then she pulled it up, right,
to readjust it,
and then I couldn't get the nip slip out of my mind, bro. So she was still jumping, and I was just like staring at her. And then it was my turn to go up.
To go jump?
And I was, no, not jump. Just to go from fucking, what the fuck,
I'm fucking with you. Look at this little shit. I was saying, like, that's a weird situation to be. I'm like, what were you going to do?
Yes, bro.
It's like, because they're doing that for her, so I'm like, what type of photo shoot were you having at the same place, basically?
I was just unstuck, dog, because it was such an amazing moment.
So it fucked up your focus.
It fucked up my focus. They had to fucking...
You're not a professional then, nigga.
I'm not.
You got your lines and shit?
No, bro. I was just nervous, dog. I was sweating.
I keep thinking I'm gonna see you in a Dentine Ice commercial, and I ain't seen it yet.
Bro, this nigga's on a Dentine Ice commercial, bro. Nigga, I want 50 packs ASAP.
Shit, bro. I'm gonna shout you guys out.
Yeah, I don't even know how I would react in a situation like that. To be honest,
it was a beautiful.
I try my best to keep.
All you got really is
you want to try your best.
You want to be professional. You want to be professional. But my head was spinning, dog. I didn't say shit.
But as men, we already like, man, we take mental photos all day long, and you walk away.
But like when you think about it, though, like
we're forced.
Is there an equivalent?
More than women.
Is there an equivalent of like a nip slip for men? No, because like
the dick print.
What?
The dick
gray sweatpants, a little like that. That's more popular nowadays. Now that you're looking for that.
Flesh, but
that's true.
Yeah, but I guess that's equivalent. I never really thought about that.
I mean, that is because bitches will see that and want the whole action to go down.
Yeah, because remember that?
Is it a man shirt off thing? If he has like a good, I guess does that work for that? I don't know.
No, I've never actually seen.
I guess like nudity.
But what happened though?
No,
that's true. Yeah, so it's not the same.
Have you seen Snakes on a Plane?
I know that.
It's been a while.
No, you remember when Tom Arnold's wife was flirting with that black dude.
Oh.
And he had the magazine on.
Yeah.
And he had the fucking like dick print right here.
Oh, that was Soul Plane.
Soul Plane.
I want to say, wait, what?
Yeah, my bad. He's like, yeah, it was cold that day.
Yeah, man, your wife over there, like, dude, the dick like a fire hose. And it's like, yeah, you ain't gonna get her back.
She's like, yeah, throat damage. She's like, I can believe it.
That's all fucked up, man.
Okay, well, this nigga was nervous at a photo shoot. What else?
Saw some titties anyway.
Hey, you have to hit him with the Mayor Quimby, nigga. Okay.
The Mayor Quimby.
No, that's the only thing new.
I'm just keeping it spicy.
I LLC the company, and
nice.
we're gonna do this one next.
New business.
That's pretty interesting, going through the process and getting all the paperwork filed and shit like that, and just actually getting the paperwork back from the fucking LLC and looking at it all in the book and shit. And I was like, oh yeah, that's official.
What's the company?
Time Travel Logistics, my trucking company.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all niggas.
Spicy.
They gonna get in with Tesla at some point. Time travel.
Yeah, TTL. You looking at on official CEO.
Ooh, okay. Just because you said it don't make it more true.
Executive.
Are we gonna go on vacation or?
Man, nigga, the bank account don't match the title. Not yet, nigga.
Hey, you admitted, dog. Shit.
It's in the works, man.
Niggas are broke these days.
Man,
I feel you, bro.
Other than that, I fucking
That's a big accomplishment, my guy.
Yeah,
I mean, Chop just deserves a
clap, clap.
appreciate y'all niggas.
We need to get a soundboard for this shit too.
I did something else, nigga. I can't think about what I had did though.
fully.
Locked myself out the house yesterday. That ain't really an accomplishment, nigga. But shit,
I
that
just said
happened
accomplishment.
though.
I just said new news. If you, that's new.
But it fucked me up because I ain't did that shit in years.
That is a
nigga.
hassle, though.
Yeah.
Especially when no one's home.
You have to find the window or something.
Yeah.
Bro, I tried, nigga. None of these shits.
We always go to the window
I
first.
got
Like,
locked out of the house
maybe,
once and somebody was in there. This nigga Alex, would you do that one time on Lotus? But he was like sleeping in front of the TV.
Yeah, we were like super pissed, and we were like,
and he was like drunk.
Oh, didn't one of us have to climb in the window or some shit? Was some bullshit happening?
Well, Caesar was there.
There was a couple situations like that.
And we had to like pry the door open. We're screaming his name like, Alex, open it. This nigga
was on the couch, bro, like laid, like right by the front door, though.
Well, the one I was thinking about was when he was in a chair sitting in front of the TV with like rock music playing it, like.
Oh, okay.
And it was like death metal, like blah, 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 come through your neck.
That sounds like Alex.
Yeah. Sure, be getting that shit off like a motherfucker.
Yeah, but straight locked up the house. It took us a minute to get back in. It's a lot of memories on fucking Lotus. You know that whole time I was down there. I don't think Devin, because he said he had never been there. I was there for 3 years.
I think the place where you live now, he was over there. Now that I
know
about it, I kind of remember that.
Was that in San Gabriel?
Yeah. You said you
I went there once because I remember you. I went there once because you guys were smoking in the house. And then I was trying to charge my phone, and the only charger where you could charge it like through a computer. And I was so pissed off because my phone was out of batteries, and you were just like, "Man, you got to use a computer, dog." And I was just like, "What the? You guys don't have a fucking
very ass backwards way to fucking charge a phone.
You guys don't have a phone charger these days?
We're definitely going through it.
No, use the computer.
Oh yeah, that shit
charged so long.
He's like, you know what? With these newer computers, that's not really the case. Because in my iMac, shit charges really fucking fast.
I'm talking about the old school.
No, the old ones.
Remember, I'm talking about products having a moat. Apple has a moat on their shit.
Oh, where the circuitry,
everything will work together like this.
Right.
Galaxy and all, none of these shits are together. It's a bunch of loose bolts, nigga.
Oh,
no,
I see what you're saying. So like
because
the power runs to the entire device.
There's not. They make computers and they make phones. Like when you get to other shit, they don't make.
Exactly.
Like
Samsung makes so much shit.
Yeah, Samsung. Do they make a computer?
They do.
Yeah.
Samsung make everything for your house.
But they don't have that link still though because
but Apple's more streamlined and they just make
I'm gonna tell you when the motherfucker take over your house, everyone's like, everything in my house is Amazon or Google or Alexa.
Niggas already be on there.
I got most of that shit. I'm glad I unplugged it.
They flip the switch and your toaster start trying to kill you, nigga. Don't say.
Did you see the Ring camera, the flying drone, the in-home flying drone?
Oh hell no!
Nigga, they got one.
In-home? What the fuck you need an in-home flying drone for?
So you don't need multiple cameras. You just got one. It goes to the dock. And you create the flight pattern in the house where you want it to go. You can also control it manually though. But like
I'm not
periodically
trying to
when you go, I'm for sure getting it, bro. That shit hard. Oh,
I'm good though. I'm good.
No.
No, you create the pattern. That's fine. You can learn your shit.
You create the flight pattern around your house.
Sounds interesting, but I'm cool.
And then it comes up, it flies, and it
any
surveys.
what happens when
it can
it
get the corners? Maybe it can.
It's little. It's not even like it's not like my drone right there.
Okay, that makes me feel better. It's smaller than maybe.
Have you ever seen
how big is it?
Go ahead.
They're not even for sale yet, but I would assume it's in the shape of a T because the camera is hanging like this fucked up, but
Oh shit!
So you got a big flying T flying through your shit.
No, it's a small drone. Like
I'm not sorry, man. I'm just saying a big flying T. I didn't mean like literally big, but you got a T flying through your shit.
it's a. What the fuck are you talking about a T for, nigga?
Well,
Like,
Lex is paranoid as hell. If he's
like,
saying he okay with it being here, I would imagine probably that.
Because when it parks, the camera goes into the dock. It's not sitting around. It's not constantly looking at you. It can't constantly see you. But when you go on, I think it's a good thing because, like, if you got multiple rooms, you don't want to buy a camera for every fucking room. It could go. It could look at your fucking back door. You could go send it upstairs to check all the fucking windows and shit. It's a cheap way to look at your whole house.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Without having to,
Can I ask a question though?
Yeah.
Things have happened.
Why do you? Okay, things have happened.
For sure.
I don't want to reference that, but I know that's part of it too.
Yeah.
But here though,
No,
not here.
Okay,
nigga, what's
this
crazy?
is a nice
I'm glad don't nobody know I live at. Nigga, look, man.
Hey, I don't know where you about to go,
So
but
no, we had left. We go shopping, nigga.
Nice
We go all kind of shit, nigga. Come back, nigga. The fucking garage doors open. I'm tripping, nigga. The fucking front doors. My bad, my nigga.
God damn.
Get your head out the fucking.
Get your arm out the shit. I exist.
You got a
nigga.
long
You moving your
arm,
arm up. Like,
shit
this
so
arm ain't even
damn
that long, nigga. Just
We come back, nigga. I'm tripping, nigga. I'm running out there.
Oh shit!
Nigga, I'm like the front door open too, nigga. And I'm looking at the jewelry and shit still sitting here. First of all, the fucking TV still there, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, damn.
Yeah.
I guess.
Did y'all see the motherfucker? These white boys hooked up like 4 of those little hover helicopters or whatever to like a board and start flying around with it.
They had some stronger ones than my shit.
They put like on both sides and they attach like I guess like the little snow boot fucking shoe holders or whatever. But it's on them just really.
That sounds right up my alley, man.
That's dope.
I gotta
be
show
on that
shit
shit.
to you though.
Definitely send me that.
You think if you skateboarded before, you can fucking hover. You ain't got the skills, bro.
I said I'm interested in that, and that's fine.
Oh,
but I
yeah.
definitely
He's
have
just
more
like, I'm
people skills than
You
you, nigga.
his character, like he said,
right away, bro.
Look at man, look at because we know this nigga here. So like
Get
prime
your ass a
example,
pack of
whatever.
red vines, nigga.
If we do something, we got confidence in it, nigga. It doesn't matter what it is, right? But I know niggas. You know, shout out Lawrence, man. You know, I hope you're doing well, bro. I know you went through a tricky time.
Your hood, man. This shit
Yeah, but just don't like give me a heads up, nigga. Like
what the fuck, man?
You already hit me in my hat, nigga. Like relax, man. Nigga just start grabbing on a nigga like
you're my son. You're my son.
I didn't think he was gonna take my hat, but you just like I'm talking. You over here just like
he hit you with the father-son energy.
Come on, bro, relax.
You just fix your son.
Well, Black chilling. All right, cool. You want here? There we go. So like Lawrence, right?
Yeah.
Lawrence, again, no disrespect, Lawrence, you my guy. Whatever. Hope you're doing good.
Lawrence.
But he would scare me as a skateboarder. He would scare the shit out of me, like he was gonna die every time he skateboarded. But he was decent at snowboarding. So I'm not gonna say that like it should counter but it's
some of it translates though. Like if you rollerblade, you can ice skate.
When I see somebody who I might be a little better at than skateboarding, I'm thinking, okay, I'm not gonna just suck at snowboarding. I think I'll be a little more ahead than other people.
Yeah, because
I'm not saying I'll be doing backflips.
You're used to using
but I have confidence in the shit where I think I'll be okay.
Because one of my friends at work surfs, and he said that translated well to snowboarding.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work the other way. Like if you snowboard, you can't necessarily surf.
Yeah, the size of the board probably.
And the water.
And
you know what I mean? Yeah. So
how the board moves is definitely different. I was gonna tell you real quick. You know, long ago, the homie Eric, shout out to Eric, not E-Slick.
Oh, my nigga,
that's my guy, man. Shout out Eric too, man.
Shout out Eric. But what's funny is that I just now remembered that you actually gave him that name.
I did.
And that nigga, he uses that name like as we got Nintendo Switch and be like E-Slick is online. I'm like, that nigga still like he ain't seen this in forever.
Nobody nicknamed him, man. So he took it on. He's like, hell yeah, man. Appreciate you, Lex.
I saw that. I was like, I gotta tell this nigga Lex that. Like he really kept that nickname.
To my nigga E-Slick, man. I named a lot of niggas though, man.
You used to call me back at 7. Because I Marlboro 27.
That was all fucked up. Now I gave you a new name. You 007.
I don't think he called you that consistently.
No, it wasn't consistent. Yeah. It was just when I was
but what's funny
we always just call you Deb. We never tried to.
We used to work at. Remember, we used to work at Albertsons. That black ass nigga Matt. He used to always smoke New Chesterfield.
We used to call him New Chesterfield.
That nigga called a nigga Chesterfield, dude. Y'all didn't even try to make more credit to Chesterfield.
We used to call that nigga New Chesterfieldson.
I was waiting for it. I'm like,
you told that nigga New Chesterfieldson?
That's hilarious.
And I hate to call that nigga black ass Matt because we talked about the skin color issue. But we got so many Matts in our life, nigga. We got to say the black ass Matt. That's all for the public. Like, comment, share,
it'd be like
subscribe.
that, man. Unfortunately. It's distinction at that point.
We don't mean it in. Well, I don't mean it like derogatory. We all niggas. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we talked about that. Sometimes I think it's subliminal too.
We still have to do it though. You might be like, if niggas got the same name, I'll be like, man, the darker one, nigga, like or like black. You know, you still might have to do it to some degree.
Yeah. So
for sure. I'm gonna take it to the extreme on anything, nigga.
Yeah.
My mama knew that shit. So
anyway, I just wanted to bring that up because I saw that and I was like, this nigga kept the name East.
That's funny though, man.
Somewhere else too.
Shout out to that nigga. He's slick, man.
Yeah, I told him, I was like, we gotta get you on the episode. He's like, nah, man. And I was like, oh, you know what? He's just like, I could come through with the lights. I'll do stuff. He was saying basically I'll be about.
He's not with that. I get it.
Yeah, and I understand.
He's behind the scenes dude.
It's always much love. I already told him. I was like, oh nah, bro, I totally get it. At first I thought he was just saying nah, but he told me.
I like both. Like shit. Nigga was like, nah, bro, I'm straight.
Yeah, right.
Some people just really don't.
Yeah, they don't. But what's funny is I think I was trying to push it because some people didn't think they could or would ever be on the podcast till they came on. I remember like even Eric. When we got E-Rock on that one time, he didn't really know what the hell podcasting was all about. He got comfortable as he
froze up like a motherfucker when a light came on. He was like,
yeah. Eventually, he loosened up. But there's a couple people that came on and just really didn't know until they were actually. Was like, oh shit, this is cool.
Like your pops, nigga. That nigga was like, that nigga was really doing this to us.
Like, this is what y'all nigga do.
I can do this.
I know, right?
This is what y'all do. This y'all do. People do this and make money do it. Oh, what?
Nigga, he was 1 step away from pull out of his MasterCard, nigga. All you niggas on the whole shit. That nigga, what I say about that nigga? I was like, that nigga has more money than he has time, nigga.
I think you did say that, nigga.
Nigga, that's if you have more money than you have time, you have a fucked up life, bro. Now, I'm not saying Pop's got a fucked up life, but nigga, when you have more money than you have time, nigga, everything is like, I'll buy that shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
it's like, what are you doing it for at that point, or what are you going to do?
Whatever, nigga, I'll buy that moment, nigga, or I'll buy those people.
You're going to want 3 of them or more. For sure.
Nigga, so you know you got the Subaru down there 900. No, I don't want to say 900 horses, but it's probably like 600-700 in this little ass car, nigga, horses, nigga.
Yeah.
So nigga, this nigga wants some chicken, but he don't want no just chicken, nigga. He want okra from churches. Yeah. This nigga won't gizzards from fucking.
Oh yeah, no. I've actually seen that. I remember you guys just say that. I actually seen that person. Niggas like, let's go over here. Let's go.
So nigga,
piecing it together.
We go from Stonehurst,
feast officials,
to Lake and Woodbury in nigga like 46 seconds, nigga. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, nigga. So then nigga, we go all the way down fucking Lake, nigga, and like, I'm like, bro, we're hammered, nigga. I'm like, nigga, we're easily doing nigga $1.35, nigga. Down Lake.
He don't care, bro.
We blow past fucking China Express so fucking fast.
I've only rode in the car with him like twice, man, and it was definitely hitting the gas.
But what's funny is I know if the police would have got behind us, he would have dipped. This nigga is not gonna. He's like, hey, nigga, that nigga's gonna go to third, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? I'll put all kind of shit.
What's funny is when you get in cars that are really actually fast.
Shout out to Pops, man.
That shit is different, bro. Because
especially like
the Subaru, it kind of mounts a little bit.
Yeah, and it's all-wheel drive, and it doesn't matter what gets. You can put oil under that motherfucker.
When he first got that convertible, I think he came to pick me up in that shit.
Audi ain't even that fast.
No,
Audi has like a third.
But he was still trying to push it though. We were just going back to your dad's spot.
Audi has.
And he was just trying. He was like, yo, Lil John, come outside. Lil John, come out. I was like, all right. So I went outside, hopped in, and he was just like, yeah, man, good to see you, Lil John. I was like, bro, like, we're only going like 3 blocks, bro.
That's the thing, though. Like, when you're driving, you don't feel that you're going that fast.
He knows.
His pops.
What I'm telling you is that you can feel it when you're actually in the car.
No, I know. Like, but the passenger, doesn't feel as safe as a driver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you ain't holding it. Like,
we're just like going like this, and the driver has more control. No, I
used to be like a little badge of honor. I used to wear like when people hop in my car, I used to be like, "Oh, does he know how to drive?" Like,
you remember when?
And I was always fucking driving.
When were we racing around the Rose Bowl? Remember, I had that shitty ass Toyota Corolla. Yeah. And Richard had some car, and we were
racing. Probably his GTI.
We were racing around the Rose Bowl,
and
I was just like,
not a rally event.
I was just like, I'm gonna get this nigga. You're like, no, you're not, bro. What are you doing? I was high as fuck, bro. The wind was blowing. Leaves were fucking. It was yeah, dog. You were just like, what are you doing? I was man.
This nigga said the wind was blowing.
Nigga Rich, he was also a good driver because his car wasn't that fast. But he knew how to drive it, though. The nigga just know how to drive. So, a lot of times, me and him race. I had a bigger motor than him, but he knew how to keep up with me, though. We be dipping around and shit like that. Racing, that fool kind of taught me how to race pretty much. Anyway, moving right along. I remember we were having a conversation earlier about how how they have the word. I don't even. Is underwhelmed even a word? I know overwhelmed is. It's underwhelmed.
Underwhelmed, yeah.
Underwhelmed.
I don't know if it's in the dictionary, but I've heard it, and that's where I'd be like.
A word.
So is whelmed? Is whelmed an actual word?
Whelmed's not a word.
Whelmed is not a word.
It has to be.
No, it's not.
It's one of those
That's
words
just like
where
tomorrow. Morrow has to be a word.
Morrow is not a word.
Morrow is a word.
Yes.
On the morrow.
On the morrow?
It's like
back in the day, back in the day.
on the morrow.
Back in the world, like, is it in the dictionary?
Where does overwhelmed come from as a word?
But I don't think whelmed
right?
is a word. Morrow might be a word.
But
there got to be some Latin shit with that or something, right?
It wasn't in the dictionary when I was in elementary. Now it is.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What we have to understand is the dictionary is late. Words exist.
Yeah,
like
sure.
like what they call them is not a colloquialism, but it's something where like it hasn't been fully adapted into like the English. Like for example, I was telling you about paranoia. Paranoia is a belief that the world is conspiring against you, but pronoia is the belief that the world is conspiring in your favor. But pronoia is not in the dictionary, but it is a word though.
Okay.
That people are aware of.
We definitely weren't talking about that, but that's something new. I didn't know that. That's beautiful.
Well, what's funny
I like that. That's why
But like when people
like
say, is it a word? They
colloquialism.
usually refer to the dictionary though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Webster was a.
They keep adapting new words and shit like that. But
there's more words in the Oxford Dictionary than there is in the Webster Dictionary.
Yeah.
So there's.
See, I need to buy one of them. I wasn't even on. They got them on Amazon.
Yeah,
nigga. It's a bookstore first, nigga.
The motherfuckers are just.
Hold on,
I just
try
tried to give me that. I just told those niggas a bookstore first. Like,
I knew they started
and
selling.
nigga looked at me. He was like,
books.
"Hold on, nigga. Like, yeah, give me that. Let me get that one.
Bro,
Let me get that one.
Drink soup with his teeth, nigga.
Facts.
I don't even know.
I was like, what? He didn't even know what kind of bag that was.
Could you imagine, nigga, still using your lips? Like,
This nigga about to stain from the broth, nigga.
You can't sip with your teeth.
Motherfucker, please. Anyway.
Get you an Oxford, bro.
Staying whelmed. So I had heard it, the first time I heard it was from Young Justice, this DC show. It's like a older Teen Titans. It's actually pretty dope too, because as they go through the seasons, they get older and shit as new teens. But Robin was in there. He was telling them to stay whelmed. But he brought up at the same point though. I thought it was hilarious. I know you looking at me like I should have never gave it that context, but I felt weird.
Who, me?
Nah,
not at all.
I didn't know it came from that.
I was laughing at him. This nigga said cartoons never age, and I was like, he just said the niggas are getting older in the cartoon. But
I said they
no.
haven't
So what I'm saying is, well, not what it means, because we know if overwhelmed means to be over, like to be over.
That's an interesting
topic.
I'd love to
underwhelmed
talk
meaning
about
like it's
that,
not. Then whelmed just must mean like this is perfectly enough. I'm content, right? And so like in there, Robin would always, when they were in a dangerous situation, he'd always tell them like, stay whelmed. And I just think it's a dope thing.
I love that.
Stay whelmed.
I like that. I'm gonna stay whelmed. I'll stay whelmed.
I stay whelmed. So I just thought that was hard. It's a hard ass thing to say, like, stay whelmed. Don't be over, don't be under, nigga. Either one is bad. Because even with underwhelmed, you're sitting there thinking,
you just
like,
don't give a fuck.
Well, no, underwhelmed is just like, damn, this shit didn't live up to his expectations.
I was excited about this, and
I was excited about it, and you know,
they're both negative connotations.
They both are. Whelmed is, I guess, neutral.
Yeah, like indifferent, right?
Yeah,
I guess.
Well, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like, is it though?
Is it? I don't know.
Well, whelm has to be satisfied.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because it's in the middle.
Well, no, because overwhelmed is not oversatisfied.
No, not satisfied. I mean, like.
Whelm
has to be neutral. Yeah.
You're content with it being
content.
neutral.
I like content
because
for that.
I'm over neutral. Then under, I'm under neutral. So neutral,
Stressed out.
Exactly.
I thought it was gonna be better.
I'm satisfied. I'm
maybe I'm in the middle. Satisfied, content.
Yeah.
Right.
Satisfied is like kind of a worse word than content.
Yeah.
Right? No, satisfied is better than content.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It's like a little above content.
Yeah.
Right.
Content is really just saying like
I'm comfortable.
It's cool.
I'm comfortable.
Good right here.
I have my situations, but we're good.
I know.
Dude, fuck.
Have you ever said, like, in like open conversation, have you ever told someone like, I have my reservations, but
no, I haven't.
Nah, I've never used that. I've used something similar to that, but I've never used that.
I have my, because what is this like when you say
I got my feelings about this shit. I got my way. My way of thinking about this shit, but I've never said rereservations.
That's messed up though.
But that's how I say it though, right? Like I have my reservations.
That's how you supposed to say it.
Oh, okay.
That's how you should say it.
Messed up.
Yeah, is it? That's not really messed up.
Well, no.
It's say I have my.
It's like a backhanded compliment.
What? No. Someone okay.
To me, it implies I've had my reasons why I felt whatever way I felt.
Say,
like,
are you happy you came? And you'll be like, well, I have my reservations about coming before, but now that I'm here,
I thought about it a certain way, but now it's fine.
But now it's fine.
I have my reservations.
I have my
reservations
reservations at first point, but you know, it turned out to be better.
Oh, because then you're glad.
I have my own personal thoughts about the situation, but
and in that instance, would reservation? What
because
they dirty as a motherfucker. It's hurting me even worse. When you say reservations, as in you're holding your thoughts, well, I guess
is
it an antonym or a homonym?
Like
it's basically saying like I had some bad shit to say.
I have my opinions about it.
I
have my opinions about it. My feelings about it.
No, shut the fuck up, nigga. That's not what I mean. What I'm saying is, you know, a word have two meanings, and I was like, but that's not two meanings because to reserve.
You're working this out in your head right now, bro.
The opposite. The exact opposite meaning of a word.
Wasn't the topic
you got a degree?
Wasn't the topic shut the fuck up? We're talking about tell somebody shut the. You know, all right.
Is the same the exact word with same
two
meaning?
meanings?
No. 2 words with the same meaning.
2 and 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like nice and like being kind, you know, is like a synonym. You know, but and then ugly and pretty are antonyms.
The antonyms, yeah.
Antonyms.
What the fuck is a homonym? I don't remember.
I don't know what the fuck a homonym is.
I don't know. I know you cooked that shit.
Nigga, that's
homonym. Nice though. Nice. Pasole, sir.
I could have sworn it was a homonym, wasn't it? Ain't it a homonym?
I don't know what a homonym is.
Antonyms and homonyms.
I don't know what a homonym is. Maybe I'm stupid.
I know what a him is. A homonym? I don't think that's a
Yo,
real word.
you are extra, bro. You're homonym.
I'm just saying, I don't think homonym exists.
A homonym.
It's not a word.
Hi, one of y'all
niggas. Who can Google it?
Yeah, just look it
up. You got your phone,
you
fucking asshole.
Oh, ain't you niggas something?
All right.
Ain't you niggas something? Here, Dad. This shit got spelling on lock, nigga.
The curvature.
Nigga, you could be looking at me like, this nigga can't spell shit, bro.
Honestly, I didn't even think it's a word. It didn't even process my mind.
I think it might be, nigga. If it is.
I swear homonym's a word.
Homonym?
I told you,
what is it?
Each of 2 or more words having the same spelling or pronunciation, but different meanings.
Nigga, we had
we all agreed that there was homonym.
We had multiple episodes when I was like, it's a homonym too, and y'all niggas like,
we all basically agreed.
No, I said I don't know.
Yeah, we just said
honestly, I did not know. I was like, I cannot.
You win, dog. You won the argument.
I think me and Dad were like, yeah, I just don't know what it
is. Happy to win the grammar argument. He's like, nigga, I knew this time.
You win, bro.
Y'all got me a hard spell and shit.
Motherfucker, use. Right? Welcome to the Untied Shoes Podcast. This is season 2, episode 17. And I am your boy, Lexxo para queso.
Hey.
And I'm your boy 2K Munch. I don't know why we're reading.
Why you reading?
I was just going along with the flow.
I was like, what is it?
I just added that in on the homonym shit.
You gotta have that.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but we are at a different location. We didn't even talk anything about that. So if y'all see birds in the background and leaves and shit,
we're recording at the ranch.
All right, I like that.
Just looking at the background,
Michael
he did not design his own house.
I did. Actually, I put all this shit together, nigga. Me, asshole.
This guy right
here. Shit, you had to do it in mind of a family, nigga. Shit. Right? Unlike you motherfuckers.
Yo, this is a stupid question, but like, where did you get that one specifically from? Me, that's who. I've heard that.
Scarface, right?
Yeah, I thought that was Scarface.
Sorry.
This motherfucker.
No, because that is a general statement. It didn't have to be from a movie.
No, but the way he said it, though,
when he was talking, so I just wanted to ask.
Me, that's who.
Yeah.
Damn, nigga, if I have a real question for you, get so angry.
A cup of ice, nigga.
You want me to resolve this? You want me to remix this motherfucker or what, man?
Do you know he does it every episode? Remember, it was the hat when Destiny was here. It was something else.
No, bro, the hat thing was really a bone to pick with this nigga for 2 reasons. One or two.
I don't even remember what the fuck
because y'all talking about. This like, he has a row of hats sitting there, nigga. Give me the red hat. Nigga, it's one all red hat in the motherfucker. So I'm flipping through to give him the red hat. This nigga wants the black hat with the motherfucking red trim on the motherfucker. Like, that's not a red. I didn't clean my goddamn mouth.
I apologize, nigga, immediately, and then you wanted to bring it up.
He brought it up like 5 more times, yeah.
So, whatever. I said, my bad, nigga. We could have moved on. It was, shit. Lex, I have no problem admitting when I'm wrong or whatever the fuck, nigga. You don't let it go, though.
You do.
I'm like, nigga, my bad. And he'd be like, nigga, that's the motherfucking problem. I'm like, what else do you want then, nigga? Now let's talk shit.
We gotta start doing that with it. Like that little voice that like, you do. You did it. Nigga, I'm hating for sure.
Do we want to get into any type of topic specifically? Do we even have any? How long we been at
it? That was mine.
Whelmed. What was on my topics? I was thinking about when I was because all I like video games in general.
Yeah.
Because all I play, I just have an Xbox. I play FIFA. I don't really like. I'm not a big gamer. I used to be like in the past, but like video games. Because like I remember back in the day when I was I think. One of my ex was just like, "Oh, you play video games? Like kids play video games. You know what I mean?"
Not most, but a lot.
But like they like it has like a negative connotation, and it's like, "Oh, only kids play it." But it's just like, why do they have a rating system up to like M17.
Anyone who say only kids play video games is fucking ignorant. Because the reason why the video game industry is still alive today is
because of adults. Exactly.
Who created it? A kid didn't create fucking video games any goddamn way.
All the kids that were playing video games in the fucking 90s are grown now and still playing video games. Like,
but back in the day, they were mostly just for kids. That's what I'm saying.
When they first came out, in the 80s and the early 90s,
exactly.
But we're grown now.
Like the question after that, right? Like I was saying.
No, I agree with you. I agree with that.
Like adults create, kids can't create that shit. So adults created it for kids, but adults have to have interest in it to create it anywhere.
Just like Pixar movies.
How are you gonna get more money? You want to drive a fucking product, get in it. You want if kids. That's what you can sell it to.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There's certain products for men, there's certain products for women, there's certain products for kids.
Yeah.
Video games is a thing to where it's created by adults, but you can get kids in on there too, but you can also get adults in on that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So there has to be that system where you can do it.
And there's also adults who play.
You need more mature games so people that are older can be like, yo, I fuck with this.
Right.
Like when you get to Last of Us and shit like that you play, there's real stories. They're like movies.
Right.
Metal Gear Solid's like movies.
And there's the simple like games with like, just pure like fun factor
more
that adults play too.
Yeah.
That's why the Nintendo Switch is so fucking popular. You know what I mean?
I don't want to say they hit or miss, but a lot of people want thoughtless games. Nigga, they just
just to fucking zone out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Would you say Call of Duty online is a thoughtless game?
Younger people want to
No,
play
it's not thoughtless. It can be thoughtless.
Yeah,
it depends on a
thoughtless game.
It depends on the person. Yeah.
I think maybe younger people like the more detailed games, and older people want the.
It depends on the person.
They're spoiled in that though because the games we had to deal with growing up, we didn't have as much of that.
Exactly.
So they're spoiled in that to where it's like that's a bigger industry now.
They were born in video games.
They're born into it at a time to where it progressed enough to where it's like now there's stories and beautifully shot.
But it was so like I remember when I was in high school, and what came out? I think it was like Dreamcast or something like that.
Started on that. That's my favorite
when
system of all time,
when NFL 2K came out, I was just like,
that changed sports games to me.
Yeah,
period.
and I was like, graphics.
Dreamcast was crazy.
But every time a new system comes out, you're like, graphics can't get any better. Like you always say, I think that.
No.
I was just like, can they get better?
PlayStation 2 had the exact. I remember how this happened. Dreamcast came out, and I had to plug the homie. Shout out Charles Evanoff.
Right.
I don't know if you like that shout out, but he was my brother's best friend at the point. So he literally would find and burn he would get a game from Blockbuster or whatever the fuck, and he would burn it.
Oh, you can burn it.
I had literally like 400. I had every game you could have on Dreamcast.
Yeah.
It was the same graphics as PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2 wasn't out yet. PlayStation 2 came out shortly after, and people were just Sony people, so they killed the Dreamcast.
Yeah, of course.
But it didn't get the fair shot. It basically killed Sega off. It bothers me to this
as
day.
a hardware company,
it was a beautifully built system.
No, Dreamcast.
All that shit.
Yeah,
the control looked weird, but
it didn't get its fair shot, so Sega had to be forced into making video games.
Dreamcast need to try it again.
No. They can't afford it.
They can't afford it.
They can't afford it.
Sega's a video game company now. It's not a console company at this point.
Yeah.
I would love for that, but it can't work.
They can't afford it.
They're way too far ahead
they just can't afford
of them now at this point.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. You got it.
I just looked at it. It was on.
Okay, which means it just stopped. Go ahead, you guys keep going.
Okay.
But nah, I forgot all about nigga how far and how much these niggas been cheating. Fucking. I didn't think Microsoft was gonna last. I honestly didn't think so.
I didn't think Xbox was gonna last as long as it did, low key.
Well,
so.
It was harder than Nintendo and Sony. Like I thought they had.
Microsoft had all that money. They have all that money.
But,
behind them.
I felt a couple years ago. I felt the exact same way about, and it hasn't been proven yet. Maybe it still work, but I think about that with Apple and their streaming service.
Yeah,
like we know it exists now. Does anybody talk about it? Yo, this Apple show is fire.
Show? Oh,
But I'm thinking the amount of money they have to play with to put in the content, it should kill, and they should really kill the game.
Right.
Well, that bank
and a lot of companies,
but people, Netflix and all shit, it already
come
started.
To find out, a lot of companies,
it's hard to get into that.
They'll take the loss, because they'll just be like, well, we can
Apple
afford it. Let's just take the loss. It's a write-off.
Take that loss,
and they plan for like failure. Like there's a plan for success, and a plan for failure.
So loss leaders.
Exactly. It's like, oh, we can take the loss. Like, fuck it.
I think Gucci and them and shit or whatever.
Like Google does that shit a lot.
They lose money on They lose money on like I forget which one it is, but they lose. I think they might lose money on the bags or something. Like don't. But and like the real shit is in their clothing or some shit.
Yeah, because
like loss leaders
material less.
Yeah, some shit like that. But it'd be a loss leader for Apple. But again, I'm still waiting for that time to where somebody is gonna recommend an Apple show to me.
Well, they
for a little while.
They got motherfuckers drunk off their fucking products, nigga, their physical products.
But that's why also a lot of people have Apple TVs. Again, I'm just wanting for conversationally. Yo, watch this on Netflix. Watch this on Amazon. You get that all the time. Hulu got some headway because they had like live TV and sport. They had so they were a newer company than the other ones that got some headway.
Well, Netflix is getting nominated for Oscars now, right?
Yeah, right. But again, they were like the start.
Yeah,
like Prime, Hulu.
And that's funny.
But like you started these new services, how can you get it? Showtime had enough.
Live TV.
Showtime had enough.
Hulu got.
Oh, you mean like
NBC
series?
has enough.
No, live TV.
Actual live.
Hulu got live, nigga. You could watch regular TV on Hulu.
Deals, licensing deals and shit, you know?
Yeah, but the nigga fucking, think about it, man. What they get, $13, $14 a fucking subscription? Nigga, they got over 300 million subscribers. Nigga, they got trillies, nigga.
And
every month, nigga.
And they keep raising the fucking prices, too.
ESPN has an app now, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I got it.
Everybody.
ESPN Plus.
Yeah, but it was on Hulu to get shit like that prior, right? They wanted to get some more money and license this shit out. To say, okay, is this viable? Do people want it?
Everybody.
Now we're going to start. But that's what I'm saying. Apple doesn't have the shit that they have. You got Netflix, you got all the shit. You got ABC, Peacock, or whatever. I'm sorry, NBC.
Yeah.
All the Showtime, HBO. They already have the content. They got a back catalog. Apple doesn't have any of that shit. They just have money.
And then Apple just has money, and then the other people, they also start bundling streaming services.
And they put it in on their products and shit like that.
Because I got Verizon, so it's like Disney Plus, ESPN, like you get all this shit. But
I think they're scared
of
Apple. Look, I think they're scared of Apple.
Yeah, that's why they're doing that.
They got to be scared, so they got to be trying to figure this shit out.
Because it's Apple.
But again, I'm waiting for the social aspect of it to be like, yo, this shit is
dope.
Because I see the commercials for the shows.
Apple has a moat, nigga, but Disney is doing that with everything that they're buying. Everybody's just drawing a line in the sand, nigga. That's all they're doing. Like, nigga,
what are you gonna do next?
Yeah, this is my money over here.
Everybody want a piece of everything
over here, and eventually I'm gonna take your shit.
But Apple don't got that history. They're gonna be fine as a company, but they don't got that history, so it's gonna be difficult.
So what you think? Was just the solution to Apple, nigga?
Let that shit take a L until y'all really figure out how to promote it the right way.
So
see the commercials?
The further along they're gonna go, the further away from the
they're not
gonna
take a L. They're not gonna take a L.
Like it's going to be a loss leader forever though. But they're going to keep. At some point, you're going to hit a bubble because, because what you're going to be doing is you're going to be trying to.
Freddie Tiff, everything all right?
I'm trying to clear up space.
Okay.
I'm not. The last episode is on here, and I'm not fucking 100% positive.
Okay.
And so my computer erased, so I can't erase it.
Take your time, Pimpin'.
Should have been put that shit in my fucking.
You got like 4 different tones on your hand, nigga. That shit is wild, nigga.
Anyway, what Apple's going to do, I feel like at some point, the way I feel is that like. In order to drive traffic to their shit, they're gonna keep paying high paid actors.
They don't. You got it all wrong, nigga. You're an Apple head. All they had to do is put
not really. I don't like the laptops or whatever. I'm just talking about what I think. This is speculation.
And they can start.
Don't stop speculating and look at the statistics.
You asked me a question. I want to answer your question like you did for me earlier, right? Here's what I think.
Oh, this nigga's gonna give me a what you did for me earlier speech.
Yeah, you're right. It's not a speech. I'm gonna continue with my point I was saying. So basically, in order to drive the traffic to their shit, they're gonna need to pay higher paid actors to. When's the last time you seen this person? Everybody,
but a lot of money doesn't mean it's gonna be a great movie. Look at how many Van Damme movies been out there that was trash, nigga. We watch them rising.
I know. What I'm saying is the way I feel is that at some point they're gonna stop it because it's
not everything's gonna be a success.
I don't think they're gonna stop it. What they're gonna do, what they're gonna end up doing, if they really hit a wall, I think they'll just welcome other people's content. They'll let another company buy them up.
It could go either way. Like,
yeah, but they're too stout. They're not gonna.
All the other content is already licensed everywhere. All the other content's already licensed places. I think Apple, because they don't have a base, they have to make their own original content. That's the only reason to go there. So it's all original content. They don't have the licensing because everybody else wants to keep their shit.
So you're saying they should start making cartoons or video? What the fuck are you talking about, nigga?
What I'm talking about is they're going to continue to make movies, they're going to continue to make shows, and they're going to continue to make cartoons, whatever. Okay, right? You asked me the question, I'm answering it. What is your issue? I didn't ask you the question, nigga. You said, what do you think? You did. It's on tape.
You got the $1 million answers, nigga. What is Apple going to do?
Oh, we doing that. Fuck everything I'm saying then, bro. I'm not fucking king whatever and shit. Fine. I thought we were talking about semantics
I really have a problem because your sweater has diet on it.
I knew this fool.
Keep lifting up your fucking fry shit, nigga.
I knew this fool was going to
like, you
change subject and start talking shit.
You don't like
That's what Lex does.
That's why I love this nigga, man. But this nigga, like, he don't never like when people talk that shit back sometimes, man.
Right,
bro, obviously I'm not showing you thigh, nigga. My fucking leg is itching.
You can't be talking to me and lifting up your shit. It's already too much thigh, my nigga.
Bro,
be
that's
respectful,
weird.
bro.
You say it's too much thigh, nigga. I'm
you
fucking
picking at me, I'm picking
weird.
at you. Be respectful then, nigga.
Come on, man. Too much thigh, nigga.
This nigga over here, like, showing all his thigh, like, nigga, so what the fuck then? Like, relax, bro. Realize what you doing. Why you saying
family,
it?
Nigga. Shit, I can't do that in front of... Well, I wouldn't do that in front of nobody else.
I don't own Apple. My opinion don't mean shit, my nigga. It's
just what I feel. Because you know what's funny?
It's just what I feel.
Out of the 39 motherfuckers that's watching this, one of them niggas could be from Apple, nigga.
You never know.
Take your shit, run with it, and be like, yeah, I got this for that nigga John.
You never know.
Nigga, in the week, we're going to wake up and see, damn, Apple got cartoons, nigga. It's going to be like a silhouette.
And they're going to steal our shit and not pay us
As
for
this
it.
podcast continues, if that happens, bro, like you give me the credit. I'll take that from you. But
no,
whatever.
I will, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever seen how, like, they take a cartoon? I mean, they before they start drawing a cartoon, they draw one thing.
Yeah.
Then they draw everything around it. You can't see it anymore. It's going to be your face on all the fucking cartoons, but you can't even see you anymore, nigga. They going to start erasing shit. It's going to be a picture of John like, I discovered this shit.
I'm just thinking from a business conference. It's like they can't license nobody. They can't license nothing out because everything's already licensed.
How are we looking?
The main thing is that they have a fight.
I don't even know if this shit was recorded at all, bro. All I see is a 3-minute video and a 10-second video.
Whose phone is that?
This is mine. I don't even
Rise
know.
it up.
You said you saw it recording.
We got
I saw the screen on. I don't know.
Do those two cameras catch us?
53 minutes.
But do they catch us though? I mean, all like
Yeah,
everyone?
I mean, I'll just have to cut between those two angles for however the fuck long until the whatchamacallit comes in. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Midnight
Yeah,
Love.
they'll be all right. We can move on.
Yeah.
Apple will be
your
fine.
back door open. Midnight Love.
Fuck, I'm mad. I usually kind of lean on that. It is what it is, though. Fuck, I don't even know what y'all talking about. I was fully outside the loop.
Well, we went from video games to streaming services.
Yeah,
to
Lex had brought up a
bundles.
good point too, saying cartoons has an age, but that was kind of I feel like part of the conversation with the like, do video games have an age? I guess or whatever, right? Not really.
What you mean? Mario got older or what?
You said
No.
have an age, like an age bracket?
Yeah, because in video games, E for everyone, blah, 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 whatever. In cartoons, they have things like that. Invincible, although I might reference it to you, that's kind of a little more rated R, a little bit, or a little more.
Yeah, Archer. They always had.
Archer's not rated R like the way this shit is.
Yeah.
No, Invincible's rated.
I would say the only thing, because Dev is kind of like you too. Like he doesn't really
But
like
that
animation
wasn't
either.
that was a cartoon when you were young that you saw. So how do you feel about heavy metal then? In that who was that for?
Looking at it now, this shit is trash as fuck, nigga. But at the time,
besides that, but there was a market. There was a market back then for adult cartoons.
I wouldn't say that we thought it was like a classic. We used to just watch it like this shit is funny. Yeah. But I was saying Dev don't really fuck with animated shit like you either. And if you're saying if it's like a physical, like you physically watch it, nigga, and it irritates your eyes and
here's a strong opinion about it.
But besides it being animated, I would say that's the only thing that's childish about it. I mean, the story is amazing.
Yeah, because that's Scorpion and fucking Invincible.
Yeah,
that shit.
Similar.
I watched that, but it still was hard in my eyes. But it was just like at some points I was like, damn, this nigga pulled himself off the spike. This nigga's the hardest nigga on earth.
Invincible's pretty fucking crazy.
I mean?
Anyway,
Like,
I'm just
fuck,
as a reference.
I'll watch it.
A lot of shit I wouldn't even.
If you don't want to fuck with after the first episode, turn it off, bro.
Yeah.
I'm with that energy.
Well, the first few seconds I seen the fucking photographer had his fingernails painted. I was like, I don't really want to fucking.
What was that?
What?
I just watched episode 1, the first minute, nigga.
Of what?
Invincible, I guess when they're at the Capitol, whatever.
That was a second because at the beginning of the first episode was there in front of
a building, right?
They're in front of
the White House. It's the White House.
Security guards. Somebody out there.
With a camera, and he was talking. This
That's
nigga
what got you?
Niggas exist like that in the world, bro. Whatever. They put a nigga that exists like that in the world in the cartoon.
Yeah, you are. He saw that too.
He's like, yeah. Anyway,
I'll watch.
Ain't no big deal, bro.
Give it one episode. If you ain't fucking with after that, turn it off, nigga.
If it really fucks with your eyes, then fine. I just thought you were on some like...
Nigga, I can't just keep watching Fargo.
Fargo's good. So we made
Niggas gotta be mutually exclusive, nigga. You can.
Season 3 is kind of. It wasn't as spicy as 1 and 2. Huh?
I'm only on episode 2.
But still, though, they switched the whole shit around.
Too, man.
I'm trying to find the connection. They do connect them. They braid the motherfuckers somehow, bro.
Have you ever seen the movie Fargo?
No.
You gotta watch the movie, right?
I haven't seen the movie.
So you remember, and I'll make this for niggas that might watch it anyway, but you remember the scene with the guy who had found that suitcase? And then he ended up getting fat. Yeah, and remember he thought he was cursed because he found it and he never shared or something like that. So remember he tried to go back and like remember him and his wife were stuck in the middle of buttfuck nowhere and they found a suitcase full of money and it changed.
Yeah.
Right?
Dr. Charles from The Good Doctor.
That's a nod from the movie because the nigga in the movie towards the end he was trying to hide the money from whatever. So he digs in the sand, but his character dies in the movie. He never comes back, and so that motherfucker ended up.
Well, you fucked the movie up for me now.
Well, you don't really know who it is. I mean, by the time that shit happens, you'll know what happened. But anyway.
So you basically just completely agree. By
the time that shit happens,
you know.
I'm wondering, did you ever watch Bates Motel?
Yes.
Is that the same kid?
That's the same guy.
Okay, I was thinking in my brain. I was like, I heard he was on some other show or whatever.
Same kid where?
Good Doctor is good.
Oh, you gonna like a nigga Mike Milligan know that? Say Bokeem killed it, bro. Did he not?
Woodbine?
You didn't like him?
That's
bro,
what you're talking
what
about?
fucked me up about that?
What is he in? Is he in Fargo?
Yeah.
I love Bokeem Woodbine.
Is that the same guy?
I just like seeing him. They counted him out for like 10, 15 years.
Bokeem been a bunch of shit. I like Bokeem. I thought he killed him. What fucked you up though?
When he was like, yeah, the sex was good. You're sticking your finger in my ass in there. And I was like,
But he wasn't okay with it though.
He's a fucking actor, bro.
You always miss the biggest shit in life, bro.
Nah.
He basically explained to her he wasn't sure about it. She thumbed this nigga and he came, nigga. Are you paying attention to the story?
Bro, what are you talking about, nigga?
Watch Fargo,
no, this is coming from somebody who said there's no
what you
such
just
thing
said
as
right now, that's an
no.
interesting time to
This
say.
coming from
I'm
somebody who
watching
said there's
anyway,
no such
yeah.
thing as a bad movie. So you shut the fuck up, nigga. Don't
Let's
act
go,
like you
let's
know
go, let's go,
more about
let's
movies
go,
than me.
let's
I
go,
read that
let's
scene.
go,
To
let's go,
me,
baby.
the tone he was telling
read
her.
the scene.
I read that scene. To
You
me,
read
what
it.
he was saying was like, and you did that, and I wasn't okay when she was like, well, you didn't stop me.
Or when you get the copy of the script.
And then he ended up kicking the bitch out the house after that or something like that. Like he wasn't okay with it. That's
Bro,
what I
I'm
got
a day
from
or
it.
so off the fucking episode.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. I watched the whole shit too. Just because you said, I'm saying that when I read it, that's what I got from it. Just because you got something different, you think everybody
you
is
read
gay,
the
bro?
script?
You have a meter.
I didn't say it was gay.
You have a meter in the back of your head.
It's a show. They wrote it to be whatever way it is.
I know. That's what
I
I'm
said
saying.
it preed me out. I didn't say, nigga, coming from the nigga.
But I know you, bro. You have a sensor, nigga. When some shit seems, nigga, look, I'm just saying. You got that in your mind. You already have that pre-programmed in your mind. Some shit looks sus. Then you automatically like that shit was sus, and so
I didn't even say. Not even about the gay.
You were.
I like
no,
this.
listen.
Get
You
his
were
ass.
going on to explain.
nigga.
No. You were going on to bash his credibility as an actor, and
That's what I don't like.
Yes, you did.
And that's what it feels
no,
like.
No,
What
remember
what was I saying, bro?
What I said to you was, I was like, he didn't
Bokeem,
kill that role too. You were like,
Bokeem
yeah,
Woodbine.
but. And then you gave that caveat.
I said
We're
that
talking
nigga
about
killed it. I
Bokeem.
said
No,
Not
you
the
said
character.
yeah,
Bokeem. We're
but
talking about Bokeem.
What pleased
You
me
said,
about
yeah,
that,
but.
and it was in the beginning, and the white bitch was fine, which fucked me up.
You happy to see
but-
Bokeem Woodbine?
Which fucked me up.
Then cool.
I couldn't
Leave
wait
it
to
as
get
that.
through season 1 so I
I
could
just
see
said
this
I
nigga.
thought he killed it, and he said yeah, but, and he goes to this one scene that can be
You didn't
particularly
like the
taken as
story.
like
Did
some.
he act well though?
That's what I was
killed
talking about. But
Then cool,
you see
just
how
listen.
The show was
he
good.
zeroed in on a scene where it was sus.
It's
What
like
I'm
he
about
went
to say
directly
is
to that.
this.
That's what I'm saying.
Lex over the case.
What does that have to do with him acting in that part?
It has nothing to do with Bokeem. It has to do with black people on TV and why do we always have to be gay
then
or
say
something.
that.
Wait. You just switched the whole subject.
This is why
Get his
I was.
ass, man.
No, I'm
No, you
not
did.
switching the
I'm
subject,
not
but
saying
this
it's
is why I
bad.
had my gripe about that. And I have my gripes about this about every TV show or movie, nigga. If you black on something, nigga, something, it's always an asterisk. Nigga got his finger in his ass.
That's not true.
Not always, bro.
That's not
Nigga,
true.
what show do you
I know
watch?
that is
Oh,
not
my
I feel what
mama.
you're saying, but not always.
That's not
Always
true.
is always, nigga.
Always
is all.
nigga.
The word
You said
always
always.
doesn't
What
change.
do you
You said
watch? I'll
always.
break that
There's no
shit
wiggle
down right
room in
now.
always.
What do you watch? And I'll break that shit down right now if I seen it, nigga. We get played the most, nigga. Everybody on network TV
I'm
right
saying
now, nigga.
always is a
You're
very.
either
It's
gay
always.
or you in an interracial
Always.
relationship or something, nigga. Where's the
Always.
fucking black nigga masculinity or solidarity, nigga?
Black Panther, just throwing it out there.
Nigga, get the fuck out of here,
Just
nigga.
throwing it out there for
Black
semantics.
Panther?
Black
I
Panther.
did not, no deep thought, throwing it out there.
Black
No,
Panther.
and
What
there's some-
weird shit happened there where you
There
feel
was no.
strong
There
about
are
it?
several roles where it didn't happen. It was just there's
I know.
a
Always
big
is always.
there's a big
That's what I like
conspiracy
about
or like there's someone that pointed out that
I understand
in order
what
for a
you're
black
saying
person
as
to make it in Hollywood, he had to do some gay
Facts,
shit,
I
right?
heard that.
Wesley Snipes, too.
I'm
Part
not
of it,
talking
sure.
about
Chris
in their
Rock
real.
and fucking CB4. Yes, dressed up as women doing some feminine, like okay.
A lot of the
I feel like
time,
you tie a lot of shit.
Possibly majority of the time, I would understand what he's saying. Always is always. That word
Yeah.
does never change.
Always
That's
is,
very,
you know,
that's
that's
very
hard-
finite.
Yeah.
That means every single time you see a black
Exactly.
person,
But you
they're
know,
on
you
that.
ain't gotta be
Just
white,
don't be
nigga,
that-
for a
don't-
bitch to
don't do
stick
that.
her
That's all I'm
finger in
saying.
your ass, nigga. I mean, like shit, you having no sex. and
Tell me
some
about
bitch
Black
gonna try
Panther
it on
though.
you.
Tell me about Black Panther though. Come on, man. What's up? What happened in Black Panther?
Oh,
It's
you
a
want you to
fucking
break
Disney
it
movie,
down.
man. Go ahead. If
Oh,
anything,
so
it's
no.
subliminal.
No, you said always, nigga. What'd they do?
It was no relationships in there.
What the fuck you mean?
All right, we can skip that comment. I was
right,
asking you
So
about
it's based on
Bokeem.
relationships. I thought you said every
Yeah.
time.
I asked
come
you
up
about
with okay.
Bokeem's, and you
Caveats.
went to like a bigger
Anyway,
picture. You went to a bigger
before
picture.
anybody be like, "Oh, this nigga Lexxo and that nigga
Nah, you
Bokeem,"
good,
but
man.
shout out to Bokeem, nigga.
Yeah, come on,
Tupac
man.
personally
Shout out.
handpicked
Yeah.
that nigga
Yeah,
to
did
be
he
in the
kill that
motherfucking
role?
video
You end up
because
saying
he
yes,
said
you
he was
just
the only
said
nigga
yes.
that probably looked.
Bokeem
he
been in a
killed
lot
it,
of shit though. That
And I-
nigga's he's a good
See him on
track
Breakfast
record.
Club? You talking about he was counting out for a while?
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
also
and that's what made me feel
made
for him a lot.
You remember roles like
I'm one of the few
Because I haven't
yeah.
seen any
that
He's been acting on TV.
Caught Up is actually one of my fucking favorite.
You remember the big hit with Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
For some reason, I really loved that movie.
I remember.
Christina Applegate.
But Bokeem played,
he was weird. He was
the guy who was just with the crunch and shit.
Yeah, no, he played it. And you know what? Bokeem did disappear for like 10 years though. After Ray, remember he was Ray's heroin dealer in that movie.
Oh, okay.
You counted him out for a while. He couldn't get shit for a while.
But he was talking about that in the Breakfast Club. He was gone for like 10 years. He couldn't really get like a.
Then they put him in Spider-Man. I think was one of the ones that made him come back too.
Yeah, he was a Spider-Man. But then he had a solid role in that when they did that Biggie and Tupac. Unsolved.
People who listen, look up Bokeem Woodbine. Y'all know who we talking about, but y'all know the fuck because it's a very specific name.
Nigga, Rise get brought up. You about to get caught up like Bokeem. You be getting niggas. That's why you ain't got no team, nigga. Damn, that nigga trying to. You don't even remember that shit. That's that brother Lynch.
Oh,
nigga.
But that's saying when I heard the case,
that block movie, nigga, him and Sebo, we should kill that.
No, I'm just saying when I remembered I didn't remember that, but when I remembered the way Brother Lynch raps, he was like,
ran.
Shout out that nigga Robert Jones. He used to be pressing me about that shit, bro. Like, you don't know about Brother Lynch Hung?
I've never really been a super fan of Brother Lynch.
It's just coming from him. I was like, bro, relax.
I know y'all used to play him and shit, but I really wasn't into that weird demonic eating niggas type of shit. I wasn't.
He was a
legend though.
You know what I'm talking about? You know how he was at that time. So it was the wrong person to be trying to like. If Lex would have maybe like, yo, John,
talking about like busting nigga head open, eating his brains and shit.
No, you know, baby.
Shout out Robert, though, man.
Whatever the fuck it was.
Man, shout out to Lynch Hung, nigga. Strange music.
But yeah, but the legend though.
Didn't his brother like some super crazy, like ate somebody, like some crazy shit?
X-rated.
They always were talking about. I thought that was his brother, but it's not. But X-rated did get caught up on his music though. The nigga did like.
Didn't somebody like some cannibal shit? So right, but then like they found them after and he like ate some of the intestines or some shit, didn't they?
Nah, I think I know who you're talking about. That was another rapper dude. And they found this nigga walking down the street in a trance with the blood on his face and shit.
Yeah.
That wasn't them, but that nigga like it was like zoned out, and the nigga ate the fucking people.
He's like skin off him or some crazy shit. I was like, whoa, hold on.
Yeah, fuck that.
I'm cool on
that.
That's what I'm saying.
I couldn't be cannibal, nigga.
Brother Lynch like he has some lyrical talent and shit like that, but like the songs I was getting showed by him, I was just like, yeah, bro, I already had my demonic shit. It was a Kill Bill. Whatever, like, I don't know if you guys know, like, La Cosa Nostra, like that vibe.
Real quickly, you know what movie? Because there's a lot of movies with cannibals in it, but one that kind of fucked me up on some like, damn, is this really how it would be? Was the Book of Eli? I was watching that shit again.
I haven't seen that.
That's a great movie.
And there's this one scene where they go to these old folks' house. Remember, and she in there and her nerves are fucked up, and then finally. They leave the room and she asks, like, what's wrong with them? Yeah. And he's like, and he explained it though. He said there's something messed up from eating too much human flesh. Yeah. It was something he was saying, but it's like it does something to your body. And I was like, is that? Yeah, I wonder if that shit is true. To really look it up, but he explained it like
they want to drink your blood when they kill you when you're scared because it releases an endorphin or something to make your blood.
That's not what it was saying. It was saying that because they've been eating too much human meat, it was fucking with them. It was starting to like.
Said they like jitters, like the eye color was different, like the skin color was like a little different. It was like eating people,
So y'all see that that movie that Morris Chestnut was behind the camera on? Not the camera, like
that's respect. And Chadwick. Did you watch it specifically because he was directing?
No, I found out later on, but I was gonna watch it anyway. Chadwick was Bozeman, not Chadwick. I
need to watch that Ma Rainey shit too.
Me too.
Amari Harwood
or something.
Yeah.
And then them niggas had some cannibal shit in there with what the fuck is old girl name? I hate to say what the fuck is old girl name because she's I'm pretty sure she's a solid woman. She played Muriel on the Project PJs. The voice of her.
Fuck, she's in everything now, bro.
She was on. I almost said Soul Food.
Man.
Goddamn.
Loretta Devine.
Loretta Devine.
Okay.
I love Loretta Devine.
From Waiting to Exhale.
Yeah, from Waiting to Exhale.
Okay.
I've never seen that. I'm happy I didn't.
It was a horror movie that Morris Chestnut.
I'm kind of happy I didn't.
I kind of liked it.
I like that.
No, I get it.
It's not like one of my favorites, but
I like that. I've seen the Tina Turner movie.
Yeah,
I never seen it.
It's not.
I mean, it's a
when it came out, I remember looking like my mom and my aunties and how geek they were, and I was like, "This is not for me."
I demand it.
Remember seeing when he was outside, old girl window, like, "Bitch, yo, never."
Oh yeah, you threw an orange at him.
Yeah, he said, "You old tired bitch, you ain't gonna be."
No, he said simple bitch.
Oh yeah, you the one simple outside, you can't get inside. He was like,
"You the one simple outside, you can't get inside."
Yeah,
that whole scene was
what's
funny,
his
bro.
name? The guy
you should play that shit.
Yeah, you old.
That's not like some old black people shit. Like, you don't want to sipping outside.
No, you gotta. That shit was funny.
Damn, nigga, what's that nigga played Bubba from Forrest Gump?
Yeah, that's his name. I forget his name.
Oh, I definitely don't know his name.
The Allstate man was in there. I forget who he.
Yeah, he was Whitney.
Oh, he was Whitney.
We should know that fool's name. That's fucked up. Because I love him in Loving Basketball, bro. He's a bitch ass nigga, but yeah.
Yeah, that nigga.
I forget the name.
That's one of my favorite movies,
how do you even look up the scene?
I don't know.
Anyway, but we didn't, honestly, unless we, I mean, because like we didn't get the topic board. Nobody wrote down any topics. It wasn't a big thing to we do need to start getting back to having some kind of fucking topics. So because I feel like we've been free ranging for a while.
I can still pull on strings or whatever.
I know.
Them is cool.
We
had topics last episode.
A couple.
Nah, but
so like I was saying, like the video game thing, or whatever, talking about like why do you feel like cartoons age out, or like it's just only meant for kids?
No. You didn't get me wrong. You misunderstood.
You said you didn't get me wrong. What you understood?
You understood me wrong when he was saying something about he was like they show the cartoons aging, and I was like, cartoons have age, like.
But I think you generally don't like watching cartoons.
I don't, but that's not about what I meant though. I didn't mean it because
I didn't mean in that moment. I mean generally.
What's the girl's name? And
I told you, nigga, they're too fucking bright.
Not Robin.
This is specifically that thing?
Yeah, I don't like watch, and it just don't look. It doesn't look appealing to my eyes.
Do you remember the Batman cartoon when we were kids? Is that more appealing because it's dark? It's like the tone of it.
When I was a kid, yeah, but now
I think it was Robin.
Okay,
it's not Robin Gibbons.
But that's what I was saying.
No, I'm talking about Robin, the girl's name.
It's
a
Robin
documentary
something.
about like
what's her girl name from Boomerang?
Oh,
the pretty one, but she had the fucked up face.
Felicia Rashad.
No,
I mean Layla Rashad.
No, the one with the remember she had fucked up.
Layla Rashawn.
Layla Rashawn.
Layla Rashawn.
How do you? Was a car scene? No, not the car scene. That's one.
Just waiting to exhale.
Oh, Layla Rashawn scene. Is this it right here?
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Yo, he got a leather vest on.
Listen, bro.
Why they do him like that?
It was early 2000s, late 90s.
Listen.
Sorry, viewers.
Drunk too, nigga.
Bro, the leather. You can't be drunk with a leather vest, bro. This is flagrant. You might have to put this up on the screen or something, bro. Like this is wild.
We'll put it up.
Oh
yeah!
Oh boy, man, that's my guy.
I'm
not
filming. She's so damn fine, nigga.
Yeah, she's.
Why not?
Because Troy.
God damn.
I don't like this.
This is a good period for her.
Nice, nigga.
But hold on.
She got a Keisha Cole type look to me, low key.
Stop it.
In the face.
Don't say that.
It might be blurry, whatever. Man.
Watch.
I'm definitely watching it good.
You don't like what?
Oh yeah, no.
Okay. All right. So what am I supposed to tell my mother and my son and the rest of my family?
Your son? How old is his son?
He's almost 13. What's your point?
My point is, I don't think we're ready for family reunions yet.
What am I supposed to tell him, Robin?
Tell him whatever you want to.
Oh, so I'm just supposed to accept this?
You don't have a choice. You should have asked me before committing to me.
I did ask.
No, you told me. You come here 2 hours late and I'm supposed to go with you? Oh, I don't think so.
Robin!
Fly, Troy.
Why is she standing there like that?
Why is this music playing like this?
Baby, it's too hot for this shit.
Nigga, you got your leather vest on, nigga.
No.
Can I use your bathroom?
Hell no.
Why did you randomly ask to use the bathroom?
Yeah, like what do you think she's gonna say, bro? Yeah, I know, but like, come on, bro. They all catch that one. You can't do that shit, man.
Take them to my house so they can meet my mother.
Oh, I can just about guess.
You hear this music though?
That's what I was talking
It's all the same.
Bitch.
Complain all the time about don't nobody want your asses. Don't know how to treat you. Soon as you marry a brother,
Nigga grab the vest.
Bitches act simple. Then you wonder why we go out with white women.
This nigga, okay.
A white woman can have your sorry ass. Don't you throw that up here.
Right here.
You raggedy bitch.
Yo, come on. That's some little ass kid shit,
But that's
though.
some real black woman shit, though. Don't
Yeah,
you
don't
really
you-
like...
That's some black mother shit specifically. He turned into a fucking kid right there. You see the angle?
More careful who you pick up in grocery stores next time.
Troy, take your drunk ass, leather wearing in the summertime.
Let that nigga know about that leather, though.
Stinky ass home. I'm not going.
Have a free roll.
Have a fruit bowl.
His hoes.
Forget you.
She really clocked that nigga.
But you know, women love that scene though. They love all these. It
was a woman.
It definitely was a woman's movie. Because like,
I'm happy I didn't watch it, Pimpin'.
Which
so bad.
I didn't know that was her name, so sorry. I know exactly.
But there was a period where she was bad because don't get me wrong, when she was super smart and really
she was on the Wayne's Brothers, right? As the girlfriend, Sean's girlfriend.
I think she was cute.
on the Wayne's Room.
In the earlier seasons, I like the later seasons more. But she
I
was like
she was
2
cute
seasons.
on Harlem Nights, but then as she got
Harlem
older,
Nights. Was she Sunshine in Harlem Nights? Right.
I got a girl's pussy so good when you throw it up in the air.
I'm happy I didn't see that movie from seeing that, but whatever, man.
Yeah, no, it's funny.
Yeah, that movie was one of those movies that gay bitches. Excuse me.
Women.
That
Black
movie,
women.
I sound like this nigga drunk, nigga.
Yeah.
That movie is the type of movie that I'm pretty sure somebody got punched, man and female, man and woman.
Yeah.
The way me learning
It gave black men a bad name.
Me learning movie
Because
connotation.
there was some good black men out there.
You know what it means when they got an angle
like,
up here and an angle down here. You're diminished.
Yeah.
I'm talking down here, you bitch ass nigga.
Gregory
Down here.
every nigga was some bullshit.
No, Gregory Hines had a good
role there
with Loretta Devine's boyfriend in there.
The one because her child's father was gay.
Yeah, but remember
her
her
child's
boyfriend
father was gay.
Her new boyfriend was Gregory
There was that
Hines.
nigga. There was an Allstate stand, man.
Yeah, he was
That nigga
trash.
used Whitney Houston toothbrush. That nigga.
Can I ask you guys a general question?
But I'm talking
again,
about-
I've never seen this movie. You like this movie, right? And like you guys have all seen it, right?
He's like, I know what you guys
no,
talking
because there's a lot of people who like this movie, right?
No,
So I'm wondering.
I remember it from my childhood.
Here's a question I have in my head though. Do you think that movie might inspire
a
people
generation of women? Yes.
Do you think there's a movie like that for men that inspired us to be a certain way?
Fuck yeah, several.
How to be a player, think like a man.
But several. Though.
Wasn't that already around though? Like that
What?
type of energy?
What were you
Like
saying?
Iceberg Slim, like books and like there was that like
Yeah.
the pimp shit always been around. Since I'm talking about.
What?
Yeah.
Well, you
So
talking
like-
about
like-
a positive?
you talking about like a male
empowerment.
empowerment movie?
What is a man empowerment movie in that way to like fight back?
Trade, nigga.
Yeah, Boys in the Hood's a good one. Yeah.
Boys in the Hood, as far as
Where's a
yeah.
fighting back like man movie?
Oh, like we're
Hey,
We're just talking about how like a serious look at how women do men. And
think
how
like a
men
man.
are-
Think like a man, maybe.
But
A little
I feel like I feel like society
I
is
never
gauged
been
toward
to-
like men are in control of. So we get a lot of those stories told of
Yeah.
how we view women or how we're done with women.
Because if there was a movie,
so
if there was a movie about male empowerment, it wouldn't go over well.
no, it wouldn't. Because
You know what I mean?
Men are in control.
I
of it.
guess that's why I'm asking
What's
stuff
up?
like
We
that.
need to make one like for male, heterosexual males that are trying
here
to
we-
fight this bullshit.
I'm posing a question because it was like there's movies who exist in that space for
No,
them.
I
Is there
feel
movies
you.
that exist in that space?
Yeah, I can't. It's fucked up too because I can't.
There's no more
I don't
space.
want to delete this one from the. I really fucked up. So we're just gonna have like limited.
2 angles. That's all. I mean,
Yeah.
That is what it is.
as long as
Yeah,
you
that's
got
what we gotta
content.
do.
Sit your ugly ass down.
Yeah,
nigga.
I'd rather just keep
Get
going
back
with
in
it
the
then.
scene, ninja looking motherfucker.
No, as long as you got the content, I think it'll be
Yeah.
good.
It's not terrible. It went with two. Fuck it.
Cicely Tyson
I
looking
really wish I
motherfucker.
would fuck
That's
with this.
raw,
I said
man.
dumbass mistake.
Half the goddamn references don't even be like accurate. Y'all niggas just be flagrant.
What?
Niggas like Cicely
like,
Tyson
Cicely
looking
Tyson. I
ass
was like, that
nigga.
makes no sense,
Like,
but it's
come on,
kinda
bro.
funny.
They're great though. They're beautiful.
That nigga
but,
made
like,
a whole reference on some African American history shit. He was like, I think it was Benjamin Banneker that could. This nigga bring.
Yeah, but I was wrong about what he did, but also
No,
right
he
that
was
he's great.
Yeah, he was though. He was.
I pulled one out. I just didn't write it down correctly.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not an accurate one either.
but yeah, I don't necessarily think that we that we need
to.
to.
I heard. My bad. I cut you off, John. I want to say real quick because I keep forgetting. They said Tank is going deaf.
Yeah, you come back over here, man.
So it's Foxy Brown, but is everybody rallying around to make
Wait,
sure?
wasn't
Jay-Z
Foxy
paid to
Brown?
fix that a long ass time
Yeah,
ago.
that was a long time
she
because
got it
Foxy
fixed.
Brown's
Jay-Z
rapping.
paid to fix that a
Okay,
long ass
okay.
Yeah,
time
because
ago.
Foxy
I
Brown's
didn't know.
rapping
No,
on
I
Nas's
know.
album.
Yeah.
Lex, I'm not gonna change what I'm saying to you, like, because I want to
Yeah.
do this to you all the
And
time.
social
Like,
media wasn't big when people found out about Foxy, but niggas were tripping on what
Yeah.
happened with Foxy.
Right.
It's a
when I
shame.
found out, I had already found out at the same time when I found out that Jay-Z had like paid to get it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, that's good.
Okay.
I didn't know either. They don't never stress the success. I mean, the give people their flowers when they do something
That's a
like
fact.
that. So I didn't know.
I definitely want to be.
Shout out to Hov on that one, man.
No
Shout out
black
to that
man for
nigga
no reason.
Freeforms as well, nigga. I didn't think of his Freeform dreads. I didn't think he was gonna keep them going.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you mean,
I thought you said it was a nigga
Jay-Z's.
named
I
Freeform.
know, that's what I thought,
I thought you
too.
talking about nigga
I
named
was like, who the
Freeform. I'm
fuck
like,
is Freeform?
why you should not tell me Freeform?
No.
Who's that nigga?
Oh, you like Jay-Z's dreads?
I don't like him, but I like the fact that he
I
likes him,
respect
nigga.
it, but I don't care for him. I
Yeah.
respect it though.
He's
That make him do
rocking
whatever
But
the fuck he
I
want to do.
like the
Respect.
fact that if
Go
he did
hard. He
go,
got too much money.
He
Let's
went
go.
Freeform, nigga. Like
Yeah.
he didn't get him or like nigga like, huh?
Yeah.
Power to the people.
Get your shit off. Get your shit off. I respect that.
So I can respect it. You know.
Yeah. You know, I be thinking about sometimes is like, bro, like I be looking at it from the face like, look, I ain't got these niggas type of money. Who the fuck am I to even feel any type of way or whatever? I don't know how.
Well, they put themselves. They put themselves out there to be judged.
Yeah,
because they're public figures.
But I want to be less judgmental because, like you were saying earlier, with technology, it allows us all these opinions.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. If I want to wear something one day or do something one day, I'm
just talking about policing myself and keeping some of my shit to myself because I want to see a black man go. Just like you respect him. Stop with this shit, bro. Don't do this right now. Stop.
He said,
listen to what I'm saying. I don't want to tear down black men, nigga. Do you agree with that?
Do you think that was
Do you agree with that, nigga?
Yes, I do.
Now
But
you do this shit too much, bro.
I was about to say that's not.
I don't like the way you starting the shit.
Because I don't like it.
You always care about what people think. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying I don't want to publicly tear down black men. Get your money, black man.
You were talking about policing yourself. That's what I was talking about.
I didn't say that till you had a problem, nigga. You didn't even know I was saying that shit. Smart guy, run the tape back, man.
Run it back.
You spit on the goddamn microphone. I don't even want to use number 4 no more. God damn.
You don't even know which one was which one when it was anyway.
Identify that motherfucker, Spencer.
Yeah, identify it then, nigga.
Man. Anyhow, it's too fucking. What I'm saying is you and all your motherfucking over-analytical thinking, nigga, you gonna let some shit pass you by because you scared to do it, nigga.
Like what?
Pull the I don't know what you thinking. It's your mind, nigga.
Speculation.
Spec you nothing.
Nigga, if niggas is talking shit about you when we get where we going, nigga, I'm gonna be like, you niggas is corny, bro. This is my nigga. He
bro,
doing
I would
thing.
never let nobody else outside this room say nothing to you, nigga. But inside this room, you're vulnerable.
So that's why I talk my shit. What I'm saying is I don't want to spend time publicly being like, yo, fuck this nigga. I got a lot of opinions about a lot of niggas.
Well, that's just how it is, though. That's just how it is, dog.
Like Jay-Z with the freeforms. Like he said on that 444 album, he was like, I'm a billionaire. Of course I'm cute. Who gives it? That nigga, he wake up and tell himself that every day. Why would he care what somebody else thought? Yeah. I'm not a billionaire. Did you feel any particular
type of way when he worked with the NFL? A lot of people felt that way.
I did. And like I said, we had an episode about that.
Yeah, and that's the stuff I'm just like.
And I said,
he got time. He doing what he can do. I'm not going to judge him for that. That's the shit I'm talking about.
Yeah, and I'm not judging that nigga. And what I said about the NFL, it's cool that nigga working with the NFL. But when a journalist like Charlamagne, which he could be an irritant nigga, but when he asks you a legit question, and nigga, your answer to it, nigga, they both are representing our culture. One person did it right, and one person, it seemed like he was catering to the people that we're fighting against. And I felt like that was Jay-Z at that moment. When you say, you don't answer like that. And when it's pertaining to black people, anything about your money or the music industry or anything else, you got the right to do that. But when it's about being...
you didn't like that he was offended by somebody coming at him about it?
Well,
what you're saying?
To me, it's less about what you say and more about what you do.
That's how I feel.
I think that, and yet, that's not true. I think.
What do you do in the NFL for us?
No, Jay-Z?
Yeah.
I'm talking about in general, bro.
We don't know the inside and out of the business he's doing.
Him and Beyonce together both do a lot of shit that is not reported to the media. They don't even want nobody to know about it.
The Foxy Brown situation, prime example, whatever. It's not business.
They got initiatives to help people get out of jail for wrongfully accused people. They're helping low-income houses. Like, they got all kinds of shit that they're doing to help every day. That's helping black folks. What you talk about, creating an economic base.
Us tearing down other black
people. It makes no sense to me to dissect what this man does.
Like, some of this stuff has to be known, nigga, because he controls images, controls the world. We need some of this shit needs to be seen. Kids need to see them doing some of this shit.
No,
there's moments for that too. Where some of that is out in the media though.
Anybody that cares to look.
Do you want all of it? You know what happens when you do all of it? Niggas start being like, yo, he doing it for show.
Whether it's good or bad.
And nobody's infallible. Like, we have to understand that.
Yeah,
like, to me, it's like, listen, like, if somebody wants to do something nice, I don't even damn if it's not black people. But of course, when black people are doing stuff for other black people, it's under a finer tooth and comb because we're always looking at like what they're doing and dissecting what they're doing from the black community. But I just think that we need more of like just appreciating what people do. No, not every person is perfect. I'm not saying I agree with what Jay-Z did, but I do know that he's done a lot of stuff to help out black communities. I know that Beyonce has as well. I know that a lot of people. Not saying that like every step of the way and every decision that he makes, I agree with all of it. But we do have to give some credence to the fact that like, man, there's brothers out there that are not just saying fuck their own people and that are actually coming back to help in some kind of way.
When people are trying to help, we shouldn't be criticizing how they're trying to help because it's not the way we supposed to envision it and shit like that.
Y'all missing the whole fucking point, nigga.
What is your point? I'm not missing
that they're not doing nothing, but I'm saying when it comes to publicly talking about black people and letting it be known where you stand with black people, you cannot be It's like being a pilot, nigga. You want to get the one. When's the next time this nigga's gonna be up here, nigga? You need to know how to answer and say these things in public, like I said, nigga.
What question are you talking about?
God damn, you gonna do this shit again, John?
You can just answer my nigga. Can you just answer a question though?
He's just saying. He's just saying when you're representing.
You
are too, nigga.
Yeah, you guys are both getting frustrated.
Like you do this shit all the time. I'm just like, yo, can you repeat what exact thing you're talking about?
But that's just like we shooting dice, so you forget your point. You lost, nigga. Burn money, nigga.
Can you repeat it for me again? That's all right, fine. You want that? Take it. You got it, coach. Let's change the subject.
You got it, coach.
Forgot your point, nigga. Burn money, nigga.
What I heard was you say Charlemagne and Jay-Z, and then a question got asked. Maybe I was a little high-headed because you were pissing me the fuck off, so I missed your point.
I don't know why you get so upset. You the one wearing fuchsia and navy blue, nigga.
You keep changing the color, nigga. We already got it when you said it was some other shit earlier.
Opal, nigga.
All right. Get your colors right, man.
Yeah, offended, nigga, so don't get on John.
I'm not even tripping. Not like that.
I'm offended, but I take it on the chin,
like niggas get so angry if you ask them, yo, can you repeat yourself? Nigga, you're done now. Like, God
you forgot your point, nigga. You can't.
I never forgot my point. I'm not gonna publicly tear down any black man for what they doing when I'm not doing what they doing. Period. That's my point.
Oh no, I was trying.
Oh no, my ass, nigga. What the fuck are you doing?
That shit must have fell back.
Charles Bronson looking motherfucker.
How is he Charles Bronson?
I
don't understand.
Remember
we got his ass on my goddamn.
Shut up for a second. You remember, was it you that was telling me about the with them kids that just put nothing on the end or something like that? Like, what you playing outside nothing?
I told that nigga earlier that shit. Consequences, nothing.
This is a funny thing to throw on the end or something. Y'all got something important to talk about?
Stop looking at me though, bro. Like, I swear, man.
You've been sizing me up for weeks, nigga.
What weeks? I ain't even seen you forever, man. Get out of here, nigga. Man, look at man. Come on, man. It makes for good content. You fucking piss me off. Do you think we should talk
about what happened?
It's easy though.
Is it?
Yeah, but that's not like my bad. I ain't trying to turn up on you, whatever. But like, come on, my nigga, you fucking with me too much. Nah, that's cool though.
Should we? Is it worth noting or talking about?
What are you talking
about?
Well, Kobe went in the Hall of Fame last night.
No, well, yeah, that's it.
But Joe Budden, what happened?
Shout out to 824.
I don't know. If you guys want to talk about it, we can. Like, do you know anything about it, Dad?
Because I will say that.
No, I'm good.
Joe Budden. Well, I mean, me and you are more avid listeners than anybody else. But I will say that. I got the concept.
I'm gonna be short though in my response.
But what happened with Joe Budden in the first place?
Well, no, I'm not going to get into that either. They had some reconcilable differences between their team. They were together for 6 years.
Irreconcilable or reconcilable?
Irreconcilable, meaning they.
Oh, so it shut down?
Nigga, I've been in divorce courts.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
You had me correct myself. I said irreconcilable.
I was asking you which one was it.
I said irreconcilable, nigga. That was the first one I said.
I couldn't hear you, bro.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So he had to repeat, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't forget my point.
Remember I was asking you to repeat though? Okay, cool. Whatever. You couldn't hear him though, right? So you wanted to repeat, whatever, man.
Nigga.
Shut up, nigga. I'm tired of your semantics.
But I guess one of the main things I want to bring up is just like when even developing this podcast and like a lot of things that kind of pushed. I think the early on process for like me on how to put it together to produce it even was like kind of watching those guys. But I always thought like, man, that's how I want us to be as far as like how we have our show, like to where it's always about friendship first. Yeah. Obviously, we're going into this is a business arrangement, but like having you on the basis of like solid friendships, and so whatever happens, we're good. Now, friendships obviously can get diminished with business involved and stuff like that. We all know sticky, and with them, it looks like them thinking at a time that they were kind of like not void, but what do you call it? Weren't affected by things like that because they would often mention it like, man, money. That was
the shit that makes it worse is that they're on record saying we ain't gonna fall out over money.
Yeah, they would always say like, man, the way these other niggas fall out never happened with us because we don't. And even Maul's still saying it like, it's about respect with me. It's not about the money. Like, I don't care. I can get a bag anywhere, but it's respect. If I feel like you don't respect me, then we can't sit down and do shit together.
A specific thing he said was like not caring about the money too, but being like, we had certain terms, and when we asked you, can we just make sure the terms is there? He was acting funny about it.
Well, so I
can still say it's not about the money.
Like, nigga, if I ask you, hey, man,
that's
I guess I can say like I guess I can say it's not about the money, but like, yo, just make sure that you keep in the terms.
Let's just put it like this. A more general way of saying is like the two co-hosts were and let's just say not even about money, but just more so on what had happened is like they were asking him questions that Joe probably didn't feel like they were qualified to ask him, and he didn't want to answer them.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? But they were basic questions. They were about money. Well, I know Rory had asked like, can I see the account? Like, how much is in the account?
Both of them had ended up asking, I guess, whatever.
And then what Joe had told Maul, what like you're.
I guess when I got in an argument, he said something to the effect of like, when they were going to heat argument, he was like, "Yo, like that's none of your business."
That's none of your business. Yeah.
And that's just kind of like now it's different, bro. Because I can separate the two in my head of like, I don't care about the money, I care about the friendship.
Yeah.
But for my peace of mind, brother, we agreed to these terms. They weren't asking for more, from what it seemed like. Mm-hmm. Can I see the account? I want to see that you're holding your end of the bargain. Can I see the contract?
Right.
It's not asking for more.
Yeah, and then
you're being weird about it. It's like, and I kind of want to go too deep, but you know, so I see.
Money spent, nigga.
Or Joe just feels like he owns everything. His name is on everything.
I do understand Joe. I understand why he feels the way of being.
I don't think he should have reacted like that.
He definitely should have, but I understand the fact that it's the Joe Budden podcast. Your name is kind of holding the weight. You're getting the deals because of that. You know, on your name, you're bringing the advertising, you're bringing the money in. Yeah. So I understand why you can feel that way, but it's just not good execution, bro. You gotta respect the people that built it with you. Yeah. Don't make niggas feel like they're interchangeable. Period. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You don't want niggas to feel that way.
And you know, even the episode when they came back and Roy trying to explain like why they left, it's like, well, the fact of the matter is y'all wasn't here. Y'all seats was open. They had to get filled. It's like, well, yeah, but we were gone for a reason. But you were gone though, right?
And Roy kept stressing like, you said, hey, everybody take their time. So like he agreed to that, and it was kind of one of his ideas as well. And then when he did it, he was like, now you're making it seem like I left. So he was kind of like, yo, it was your idea and you agreed to it, bro. Right. Like, stop making it seem like we just abandoned this shit, bro. Like, you said, yo, we need some time. Everybody take their time.
They only came back, they made it to 2 episodes before they split the game? It was only like 2 or 3?
Well, one.
It was only one? There was just that one?
One. And if I'm mistaken, sorry guys, I don't know if anybody else cares about this shit, but like to me, one episode.
No. I'm saying the reason why I brought it up is fundamentally like right now, it's real easy for us to all get into agreement and shit like that. But
millions of dollars.
Yeah, millions of dollars were in the play. And again, I still think we'd still be solid. But at the same time, if the percentages aren't
there'd be a lot more moving parts involved.
Well, I feel like that's directly aimed at me being CFO.
I think he would deserve more money for editing.
If we were to get a bag right now,
you mean for editing?
I wouldn't wait. I would divide it up. We'd pay the taxes on it, divide that shit up, and everybody get their portion that day.
For production.
Okay. Like, I'm not going to fucking, I'm not waiting. I'm not holding nobody money. Everybody getting their shit right then and there. Or if it's like a reoccurring thing, you'll be able to see. I would never do that, nigga. Yeah. Bread come first, nigga. Like I was just saying, like, nigga, like I say, we got a dub, nigga, 20 million. Whatever we paid the taxes on that motherfucker, whatever the rest is, nigga, whatever is everybody respectable agreed portions, nigga.
Yeah, there has to be an agreement, contract, and all that shit.
Distributed immediately, nigga.
We can't just rely on as the money comes. Here you go. Here you go. Like, it needs to be in paper. Friends enough.
Of course.
And because we're friends, we need to have that. That way, everybody knows they're getting.
And there's trust.
Right. There's trust.
And you can't notarize it. We got to get somebody else to notarize it.
Yeah, that's a legal thing, but that's funny though.
I even got now notarize my own signature, but I can't notarize anything where I can profit or benefit from the paper or document that's being.
What's funny is that you're doing a notary though, and you're profiting from the fact that you're doing a notary too, though.
I'm saying I'm talking about the deal, the thing that's getting signed.
I know exactly what you're talking about, but I'm saying it's funny though.
But yeah.
I just wanted to put it.
But yeah, I just brought it up for that. I mean, like, I think it's something to be aware of.
Nigga, that make your stomach feel funny. Nigga, fuck that. Nigga, he lucky to get fired on. Nigga, man, look, you got all right to be like, hey, man, nigga, fuck you, nigga, and you wouldn't like this nigga. I'd be like, okay, well, but I'm wrong.
I personally don't like what he said. Shout out to them. No, I don't want to be shitting on nobody, but like to me, that's where it'd be a little tricky for me. It's none of your business.
See, I didn't watch it. I don't really know.
That's where it's like,
that's just us dismissive and just being like, you weren't part of this shit.
That's like, whoa, hold on, what?
Yeah. Especially something that's gonna get aired, nigga. Like,
we all making money in this, bro. Let's just be real. We all making money. Like, it's none of my business.
They put their opinions on air after everything split, but when that happened, that was a conversation that was.
I thought that was recorded.
That when they had that conversation where he told them that wasn't.
That wasn't recorded.
That was like a meeting they had.
That was like
they were talking about it after the fact,
And then they came on and they were talking about it like, yo, this is what
happened. So I was just saying, like, something to be aware of because like those guys were always talking about how they were like not vulnerable to like the things that normal groups go through and stuff like that with money and all that.
Guru said it a long time ago. Like,
but when you think about it,
respect first, then money, basic shit.
But when you think about it, like, I mean, when people like they have like their kids to feed, they have cars to buy.
You got niggas under pressure. You can't take
houses,
that shit.
Mortgages and shit like that. So if you mess with their money, I'm just saying, there's a potential for shit to get fucked up because it's just like, man.
And then say we set a deal, right, and everybody's okay with the deal, whatever percentages where we're getting, but then we start to grow, and it's obvious that more money is coming in, but
I'm
people
cool
who's
with
kind of like
renegotiation.
nobody's like, you know.
Exactly.
But no, so when things haven't been renegotiated yet, but niggas ain't getting more money, and so I think, well, where the fuck is all, like, we've been doing shows and said we still getting the same thing. Are you still getting the same thing? Like, depending on, you know what I'm saying, it's going to the corporation, who's getting paid off of what, blah, blah, blah.
We're in a good space, but I would say, like, the way I would feel is that, like, everybody, like, let's say if Dev, like, had brought, like some advertisement, he found some, like, yo, he should eat off that more than we should eat off because he brought it to the table.
It depends.
That's how I.
It'd be a conversation. It'd be a conversation.
That's how
it depends.
For sure.
That's how I would, because, but I want to have that open thing to be like,
yeah, it has to be an open conversation.
Feel that way. If we had to understand it, like whatever everybody did, cool. Like everybody
it has to be an agreement. It has to be
an
agreement. Yeah.
Because if niggas start doing extra and getting paid the same amount, some other niggas will start feeling the way. So I want to cut it out to be like,
I just know I will make sure that I
way.
won't let money come in between us.
Yeah, for sure.
Nigga.
Nah.
At the end of the day, nigga, we done all ate out the same chicken box, nigga. We done all ate the same tacos, nigga. Life, nigga.
Hard ass rice.
Nigga, man,
I wouldn't even feel right. I know, especially with Lex. I mean, I think it's impossible. I won't say it's impossible, but it'd be real quick back to reality. Like,
niggas have fake fell out over fucking shit that had nothing to do with that shit.
Nothing. No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit happens. That shit happens.
But that's friendship shit. That's necessary.
Yeah, exactly.
And I can't even say what happened. None of us have really been in with a bunch of money together. All we can do is go off of how we. But going off of how you act when you broke as opposed to when you got money is different.
Yeah,
we can't even really forecast.
Yeah, because it's easy to be like, oh, when I get $20 million,
you know, you with more money, nigga, you're gonna be at more strip clubs with more bitches around.
I will.
I think Dev's gonna be the wildest when we get to the bag, bro.
Yes, because I'm gonna be sober in a fucking strip club.
You see this nigga hop out the car slow with some.
He might go nuts with like his money though, be in the strip clubs going like a little nuts. That's fine.
I definitely will. Strip club, but no, I will be in the crib. Yeah,
yes, we'll do that too.
Different type of world. At that point, yo, I can bring him back now. I gotta go.
Yeah, they're gonna do everybody cribs. You go to John's. He's gonna have a bunch of equipment programs. Like, yes, I got this, I got that.
This nigga's gonna be.
This one can make shirts better.
Bag,
this one right here is like, do all the production stuff for me. You come to Lex's house, he just, I don't know what Lex got. A bunch more utensils to cook with.
Man,
nigga still gonna be fucking up the rice. Toys.
I'm just gonna be sitting here,
shit for the family,
doing what the wife tell me to do, nigga. That's it, nigga. Hey man, where the bitches? Nah,
but we already like an hour and a half right now, so it seemed like we really ain't talked about shit, but I guess we done covered a lot of a little.
Yeah. We can wrap it.
In your mind, gold mouth. You always make
Why you just saw it like that? You ever did somebody like raise your eyebrows? Like, what does that mean? When you just do like when you listen to somebody, you just go.
Yeah, nigga. I mean, I'm looking
at you. It means so many different things, but whoever you're doing it to typically gets it.
Usually, it's like I got your
individual,
like we're here.
Yeah, right. It's like niggas do that. Like
I got you.
Or like when your mom asks you took out the trash and you start giving her an excuse and she's like.
It could mean
really?
a million
things. Please proceed to tell me
why the fuck Cameron, bro. Busta Rhymes album that just came out. I think when Disaster Strikes, and we had spent the night at his house, and like I had never seen a nigga do this shit ever in my entire life. It's my older cousin.
Yeah.
His
mom. Is that the one I met?
Yeah.
Or his brother.
That shit was fun.
The one I met was his brother. Yeah.
No. That was like the guy I'm talking about. Is the guy you met at the shop. That's my cousin Cameron.
Yeah, that nigga's hilarious, bro.
That nigga's fucking comedy.
He's really
so I was like, I'm a kid or whatever. We went over, we listened to album shit, and his mom was calling. It's Cameron. He was like, yo, watch this. Man, what up, Mom? I was gonna say it didn't really go particularly well, but like I just thought I was like, yo, niggas can do this, and then immediately
I thought he actually got it off. She came in there like, what the fuck?
Nah, she
I tried to hit my mom with it, semi recently, and she said, excuse me. I was like, damn, it's still.
Me and my mom got a great relationship right now, to where I can kind of just talk to her like an adult a little bit. I try not to push it too much.
I'm trying to get these kids to stop saying
yes.
I think the ultimate disrespect would be hitting them with their first name.
Oh, I'll never do that.
What's funny is I know a few.
I've actually pushed lines, but I would never push that line.
I've seen
it. Introduce them with their first. That's what he told me.
No, introduce them, but you can't just be like, hey. Can you pass that over to me?
I'd be like, this is my mom.
No, that's different.
She can say her name if she wants. She'll be like Lorraine.
Yeah.
You can't hit them with the first name. That's like, man,
that's a death sentence.
That's the thing you don't do.
Is that some black community shit, or is that some like everything?
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Death threats?
I know it's
like is that some black community shit?
Said,
where did that come from?
I heard death threats.
Right?
No, so one last thing before we get off. Me and John had this conversation well over here, but because we were talking about like, just black women, black men, what they usually say. Anyway, somebody had posted a meme that said, or a comment that said, I've never heard a white woman say there's no good white men out here. And it made me think because you hear that in the black community a lot, like there ain't no good black men out here, or there ain't no good black women out here, right? Like that's like
it kind of ends up being good enough for you, unfortunately.
What do you mean? No, I'm just saying, but you'll never hear a white person or a white woman. White women don't say that.
Yeah.
And so I guess it's some like deeper thing. I know I had more of a say on it before, but in that kind of you never really thought about that shit though, right?
I have, and I don't like that shit.
No. It's something to not like. That's why I'm bringing it up, because you're saying there are people shouldn't say that.
Who shouldn't?
We shouldn't.
Because it's not true.
We shouldn't. It's not true.
The thing, a lot of the thing, and I hate to make blanket statements because they should call me blanket.
I feel like they feel like they're not good enough for you. I feel like that's what they mean by that.
Yeah.
No,
of course.
And that's a very unfortunate thing, because what do you project into like a bunch of your men? The men are supposed to be yours.
That's what I'm saying. Like
the experiences you had.
What black man is good enough for you?
Inner city
young lady,
people, not even just inner city, like a big group of black people in one area, nigga. Usually they're under the poverty line, which is kind of fucked up, or right there under. Even if they're right there, then the rest of their family are under. So, nigga, the only thing we really get taught, nigga, for the people that are under, if you're not above, it's kind of like, nigga, stress, fucking turmoil, shit ain't right. So, nigga, that shit goes generations down,
and we see it on TV growing up. Like, my mom always told me that she hated good times.
Oh, because they're
always but that's crazy to hear my mother say that to me. Of like, I never liked that shit, because it was like, yo, niggas ain't always in the projects. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Yeah. She felt that as a young. I'm like, yo, that's crazy, mom. I didn't even know that.
But that's good though.
Yeah,
she probably like the Jeffersons though.
Yeah.
See, because they moved on up.
But
no, I'm saying, nigga, that whole fucking pushing this fucking self-hatred, hate other niggas, that shit is whack, nigga.
Yeah,
that's
really
part of the whole conversation.
Like, why is there a black crime, nigga?
That blanket statement of saying just saying there's no good men out here, no good black men. People gotta think like, man, look, your bubble is small, motherfucker, when it's compared to the world. Quit saying that if you only dated men in your city, or even in your area code, or even in your county.
Move.
You know what I'm saying? People have never left and been like, oh, like the only person I would really like take that from is like, oh, you lived in Texas, and you lived in DC and Detroit, and you lived in New York, and you lived in Florida, and you still came back. Oh, you went all the way around.
The denominator is that person.
Yeah, exactly. What did Cat Williams say? It's like, well, maybe it's something about your pussy that keeps attracting ain't shit niggas, right?
Yeah. Right.
Or your dick that keeps attracting ain't shit.
Because all honesty, like, people want the wrong things in life.
Yeah.
Everybody wants this fucking fashion statement, or like what I've noticed about like certain people is, nigga, they want
Kevin
this.
Samuels.
They want what they imagine, and if you don't have what you imagine, you take it as it's not right. You know what I mean? Like, oh, like sometimes women's like, oh, I want the picture perfect house with the husband that kiss me every day. My kids are good, and if she don't have it exactly how she want, it's bad. Or if a man is like, my woman got to be able to cook, clean, and go to work and do all this, and if she don't do all those type of things, a motherfucker will be like, it's okay, but it ain't what I want, though.
We need our people to just cooperate with each other more generally. That's the way I feel.
Not just that, we need to stop trying to make everything picture. It's no fucking such thing as picture perfect.
And that will never exist. This was pushed the most.
There was this game I was playing called, I think it was called Phase 10. I don't know if you ever played. It's a card game.
Yeah, with the card, that shit.
But whoever was teaching me how to play it was like, take your shit as it comes and then play it. Don't wait for the perfect hand to play it.
Yeah.
If you wait for the perfect hand to play it, then
you'll never get all those 10 phases.
Because in your mind, you have in your mind what you want to use to win. When there's multiple ways to win, you got to keep an open mind about it.
Why do people not think about relationships in that way?
That's what I'm saying. I brought that up to say, like, people, exactly. In Phase 10, like, quit looking. You're looking in your mind. What's your version of the perfect hand? Instead of like counting your wins as they come to you. And creating a reality, not that you think that's best for you, but that's actually best for you.
Yeah. Playing the cards you were dealt.
Exactly. It was a good comparison.
Being real with where you're at in your life and what you want, and being reasonable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Being like, hey, I'm at this point in my life.
Yeah.
Here's my options. Just be real. We can all dream and all this shit.
You said the average nigga makes, what, $50,000 or less a year, right?
50
but every girl talking about, I want a nigga that makes 6 figures. Bitch, for one, how much do you make?
But men don't really care about that much, though.
No, I understand that because
in a bigger picture,
usually, but women always want, like, super. But then you're looking for, like, you said a 10% or 10 percentile.
10%.
90% of the men. There's good, hardworking men out there. You keep saying this whole, like, I want to, I mean, but
let's dive deeper. You can be an electrician or a plumber and make $100,000 a year.
Yeah.
But somebody might be like,
you're a plumber or electrician
you're a plumber. You're an
even like a garbage man. You know what I mean?
That's a good amount of money.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Put you off the table because it's not cool enough.
You know,
right? It's not cool enough.
I know niggas doing fucking DoorDash, nigga making $4,500 a month, nigga.
Man,
I know motherfuckers killing like on fucking what's that shit? The one where you go do the grocery
shopping shit. Paid off her car.
The homie told me making $6G's a month doing the Instacart or whatever.
I don't want to say your name, nigga.
Like. But now because of social media and all this other shit, it adds that extra. It's a benefactor that adds and fucks everything up because everybody wants to be cool on Instagram and shit.
Right.
So it's like again, you could be an electrician, plumber, maybe make 150, 200. Like you can make some crazy money.
It's not spicy.
Like you can really be running a real business,
you don't got that
but because you don't socially look cool
in
a presentable way,
right?
To like, oh, he's cool. He knows this person. He knows that person. It could be off the thing.
Cool,
and I don't want to do a closet blanket shit, but like it's a problem for men and it's a problem for women that people want to be those type of people in those situations. But I need to look cool so that I can get this. I want a man who looks cool so I can
but at that point it's time to run. Anybody tell you need to fit a certain criteria, you need to fucking dip, man or woman. Get the fuck on, man.
Well, I have this idea. That's when bitches tell me it's like, well, what do you want in life? Or not what you want in life, or what do you look for in a wife? I'm like, that's a weird ass thing. For me,
I always say peace.
Don't get me wrong.
Someone who makes me
I don't
happy.
look for specific things in that person.
Someone
I just
who
say
makes
like,
me happy.
We were talking about
these are the things that
I'll fight in the world every day. I have no problem with fighting in the world. I'll fight for all of my money. I'll fight for all that shit. But I want peace in my household.
This is who I am.
Shalom,
and men are real simple about what they want, bro.
On.
You know what I'm saying? There's got to be a mutual physical and mental attraction. A lot of times people can sacrifice the mental, but those don't usually last. You got to have some kind of mental connection with the partner.
You want to be fucking a flea, nigga,
right? You got to live in the house with the motherfucker. You got to be there. There's got to be some kind of understanding. But I'd rather, instead of trying to pick out my perfect woman, I'd rather just say like, hey, like these are the things I know that I can coexist with well. And then like,
does this make me happy?
And does it make me happy?
Cooperate with each other.
There's more general things I can look for instead of saying like she's got to be like this, she's got to have this, and she's got to have that. Because again, I go back to phase 10. I'm setting myself up for a criteria that I might not ever fucking get. Yeah, life don't come like that. Even though I feel like you can focus your attention on things.
The word deserve, it becomes like a weird word that I don't know how much it benefits as opposed to how much it hurts, particularly in relationships.
Okay.
Deserve. I deserve this. Right?
Yeah,
as a woman and as a man, right? I deserve this. I deserve this. What is the implication of that word using it that way? That means that you will. Because a lot of times people that say that shit, they've dealt with worse.
Yeah.
And whenever they talk about they deserve. So you've been there. So how's that proponent to what you want and what you actually been
someone
through?
Say, I
Can you meet somewhere in the middle?
Because to me, demanding is like I've dealt with this before.
You can take it
whatever man I'm with, I demand that they at least, or else I can't. To me, I'm like, okay, demands are okay to me.
But
well, it depends on the
presentation.
No.
The word deserve is weird.
If your demands don't meet up with what
this is what I need is more appropriate than this is what I deserve.
It's okay to have demands.
No, yeah,
deserve. That's what I'm saying. I'd rather someone say demand because like deserve is a weird word. It's like, well, you don't deserve shit of that. Like,
what do you mean by that? I don't know. I feel like it puts somebody down or puts you higher than somebody or something.
No, I totally agree.
This is what I feel like I need. That's a more approachable way to handle it as opposed to, well, I deserve this because you kind of and maybe you don't always get that
nigga. Me personally, I ain't asked for shit out of a woman, nigga. I don't want shit but peace, nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
it's all about
looking for anything.
Peace is a lot of
men are very cooperative.
It umbrellas a lot of things.
A lot of women can be too, but I'm just saying, like, nigga, I come with that approach because I don't like, nigga, what this woman could do for me might work, but those same qualifications in another woman, I might be looking for that in her. And it might not work because that person don't match that whole
the sensibilities that you would want.
It just people are different, nigga. Like, some women might not want a man to cook. I happen to be one that will, even though I fucked the rice up. My bad, y'all niggas.
I was even going.
Whoever I end up with gonna have to allow me to get in the kitchen. I love cooking way too fucking much. I'm not even like an outstanding cook.
That's one of your demands.
That is going to be a demand. She's going to have to be okay with me being a nice guy, with being funny, with cooking.
You got to have
certain things. We were talking about that too. Was like the stuff that I don't notice about myself that are things that are necessarily not a part of my character, but just things that I do. Like, tell me about it so I can correct it. But if any bitch got a problem or woman, person, I will refer to these as bitches because these are the ones I don't fuck with anyway. But if any bitch got a problem,
how you clean it up then went straight back.
Any bitch got a problem with who I am fundamentally, it's just like, well, shit, you might as well just keep it pushing. Yeah. I'm not going to change who I am fundamentally.
Exactly.
You should.
Nobody should.
People should be able to be individual. That's something I've been trying to learn or whatever. It's like, yo, like, because I don't even be giving a fuck. I'd be like, a female could be like, yo, I want to go out with my friends. Go ahead.
Bro, I'll be kicking my girl out.
Go ahead. But if I might want to go out with my, like, it might be, well, where you going? What time you going to be back?
You remember.
Kevin Hart special, not as like, you know what's interesting? He actually came out and had a comment on Joe Budden podcast. I thought that was super fucking funny. Kevin Hart.
He got a new one now?
No, he actually just responded, yo, Joe, like, this is going on with Joe. And I was like, yo, Joe said he wasn't funny on the podcast. So Kevin actually, like, came out and said, like, I don't know what's going on with you. I was like, yo, you're sick for that kid.
Well, because Maul even said he's more like a clown. Like, people laugh at him.
But I thought it was funny. He don't never get into nobody's business like that. Yeah. So I just thought it was funny. Like, you felt a little ass funny, Kev.
But he's making more money as an individual than them niggas.
But he got his team though. He put his team on. But he had said something. I'm forgetting my train of thought now. What were we talking about?
You forgot your point.
We were talking about
burnt money, nigga.
Women.
I remember when shooting dice and a nigga forget his point. What's your point,
bro? Okay, like to go to what he was saying basically, it's just like, yo, when a woman wants to leave, it's just like, go ahead, have fun. Like, you know, niggas will be in there doing cartwheels and all this shit or whatever. Like, niggas don't care. It's like, go ahead. But like, if you might go out and might be like, when you gonna be back? When you gonna blah blah? When you gonna blah blah? He's like, I don't know. We gonna meet up in a fucking parking lot. I don't know.
Right.
And then if she actually came, she'd be like, this is what y'all niggas do.
To be completely honest, men have 80 million more reasons to feel insecure about their women.
We have fun doing nothing. Like,
but that's what I'm saying, because when women be like, he probably out.
They be thinking we be out like on some crazy shit. They be like, yo, we just keep talking shit to each other.
Some niggas out there is constantly trying to chase pussy as soon as they leave the door, but not the majority of men. It's like, you know, shit. If you
they want to get out and chill, so they won't be around.
But with women, we got every reason to feel weird about this shit, because we know women, all they gotta do is leave the door and somebody gonna be at their neck.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Men, it ain't like that. We have to go chase pussy.
You know what's the difference?
When we're older, we become realer with our situation.
When you with a woman for a long enough time, he'd be like, man, if a nigga take this bitch, oh well. Nigga.
Right. No. We all you saying, like, if somebody if you take her away from
then
me,
it's on you.
She never was mine.
Yeah, exactly.
Or she was ready to leave.
See, but those are funny though. Like those are both completely different almost. Like, man, we gotta have it, but it's like,
but that's basically what you were saying. Like, if you can take one away from me, then
but that one, the implication of that one is basically like, yo, man, the game is the game, and this one is like, get the fuck away from me.
No, not the game.
I'm pretty sure she gonna watch this or her friends, so fuck y'all for ratting. That's not even what I mean.
I'm saying the implication. I don't say you meant it even about yourself. I'm just saying the implications of things.
Me personally, like when I'm telling my girl to go, just for
a healthy space.
That too, and just to leave me not just to leave me the fuck alone, but nigga, like,
you need a healthy space, like you said.
Yeah,
like, and you need time for yourself.
No, it's not about.
I'm just saying that's what we said when we were kids. As adults, we might say something.
No, I'm talking about the game. What I'm fundamentally saying is that if someone could take my bitch away from me,
she was never mine. She was gonna do it anyway.
But no, that's but that too. But also meaning like, nigga, meaning like my game was something type. But like that should be a realization for the man. Like, damn, I guess I'm. You know, like shit.
I guess I wasn't a dude.
It was exposed. It wasn't,
or
real.
It wasn't just meant to be,
or it wasn't meant to be. You know what I'm saying? But it exposed. It should like in my younger life, I would have been like, man, damn, this bitch left me. But now I'm just kind of like, well, shit. I'm happy I found out. I'm happy I didn't like try to
marry her. If she does that, as men, that's a statement that we've created to be like, yo, like it is what it is, so that we can make ourselves feel better about it. But if we're on the opposite end of that though, right? It's like,
no, I've had my feelings hurt for sure.
Like if we cheat, it's like, nah, come on, let's like take me back though. Like we be on that type of shit sometimes, you know, as men.
Yeah, sometimes. A lot of times it depends on if you're a tender dick or not. I don't really, you know, if you're cheating, if you're in a monogamous relationship, and then you start fucking other bitches, it's time to go.
Monogamous. Mahogany.
We gotta get that off.
I said it wrong.
Monogamous, but no, you got it though.
But I'm just saying, at that point,
a lot of men have cheated and wanted to stay in their relationship
every other weekend, and you got a family and shit at home, it's time to dip, nigga.
Yeah.
Time to
J. Cole said on the album he stopped cheating 6 years ago. I thought that was interesting.
J. Cole?
Yeah. So it's one of the songs. I thought it was interesting.
And he's been with her since high school, right?
I think college, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm proud of that nigga. Shit, I don't know.
I always be laughing. I'm not gonna say a specific name, but I always be laughing when I see like rappers like, man, like celebrating 25 years. Be thinking like, and y'all know who I'm talking about.
Okay.
There's one specifically.
Okay.
I don't even want to say it because the nigga followed me on Instagram once, but him.
Okay.
That nigga, and I'll be thinking like,
he fucked every bitch.
That's what I'm thinking like, but he always like 25 years, like happily married. I'm just
they had their issues though. They
didn't but think about it though. When you a motherfucking mega star, nigga, like
you have just so
that nigga's a mega star, nigga. Like wherever you go, nigga, like
exactly.
That nigga was talking about when it was in like Berlin or something. It was men chasing.
Unfortunately,
the
double standard allows that women will never respect that a man has all the options in the world and is still sticking it out.
Remember A$AP Rocky was interviewing that nigga. He was like, Like, nigga,
and that's
I
fine.
don't know
I
how
get
to
it.
feel because it's like, niggas be trying to run up on me. So I be like, watch out, punk. But it's like, nigga bought an album and shit, so I can't just, remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
ASAP, he's like, what about the male fans? It's like, man, that shit is kind of funny though. He's like trying to explain how it is. It's like the nigga supporting me, but like he trying to run up and like get off my face and shit. It's like, bro, like.
I'm never with that, man.
The male groupies?
I'll be like, yo, man,
I wouldn't
hit
be
people
tripping,
first
nigga.
at the end of the day.
I
I met a lot of motherfuckers have been like, what
You
up,
be
bro?
tripping if a male group try to come up and grab your balls or someone try to be hugged
Well,
up.
of course.
Like, I mean,
Even a woman, though, I ain't gonna let a bitch do that shit. Bitch, what's going on?
Oh, yeah, I hear you.
Everybody loves Kevin Gates, right? And I fuck with Kevin Gates too, but like there was that thing or whatever where
Yeah,
he
when he
kicked
kicked
that
that
woman.
girl. I don't
fuck
want to
with
say
that.
I love that nigga. Anybody getting money, okay.
I'm not.
good,
I'm
but-
not talking about me. I'm not talking. Yeah, I like his music too. I like his
His
music too.
actions, no.
But like I don't agree with that situation. But I thought it was interesting. Like
She tried to hop on stage.
Nah, she grabbed his
she,
dick from-
and like what he was
and
talking
he
about, whatever, blah blah blah. Like he was excessive.
That might
with-
be an auto reaction though. Somebody grab your dick.
He didn't get charged. Like he didn't get like he cool because it's like how you gonna tell me how I'm supposed to feel regardless of who you are.
Yeah,
you coming
that's
and
true.
you doing something.
You're doing something you know you shouldn't be doing. Something that's against the law.
But it's a double standard that has to exist in that situation, I guess, whatever, right?
Yeah.
For the benefit of the women. But it's like, yo, like he was saying, like, yo, if you grabbing her, you doing some weird shit.
I remember
Yo,
one
watch out.
interview that nigga was doing in
But he got a show on Vice. He
interviewer.
should be canceled for that. Is
She
what I'm
touched that
saying, though,
nigga's
right?
shoulder like this. And
With
that
that
nigga,
cancel shit.
Yeah.
that
He
nigga
kicked the woman in the
fucking
face
wiped
and
his
tried to
shoulder.
grab her.
You gotta get
Right,
canceled.
wiped
You
Kevin
gotta
Gates.
But he's on
canceled.
Vice. He has a
Oh,
great
The
show on
fucking
Vice right
bitch
now.
You gotta
was
get
nigga,
canceled
she
for
went
that
like this,
shit.
and that nigga took her arm off and was
Makes
like,
great music.
He was serious though?
yes, nigga,
Oh,
dead
what
ass
happened?
serious, nigga.
My bad.
That nigga Kevin Gates was getting interviewed, and some female fucking reporter or something was talking to that nigga like
And
this.
touched
and
him?
was like,
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
that
He
nigga
was like-
fucking was like,
Watch out. Like,
that nigga was looking at her like,
don't
You
touch
say
me.
you like that energy?
no, I just, this nigga's a
it's
strange
just
individual,
strange,
but it had
yeah,
me laughing
bringing it
though,
up.
nigga.
Like she be doing this little thing.
Hope the camera
what
got
you-
that. I really hope that shit got
That's
that.
what that nigga would do. Yeah, sure.
Got
You
him.
already know.
Got him.
I see him do it like, because he did next to his little shit where somebody walked to him and he'll try to listen to him.
Because he know exactly what.
You've seen him do it before.
Hell yeah.
That shit's funny.
Oh my god, he be killing that shit. Oh, okay. What is that shit? That's like some old black man shit or like some shit. Like what is that shit? That shit is
It's
funny.
just a friendly way of knowing, letting you know, like, hey,
That's just the Lex thing, man.
Fuck y'all niggas, man.
that's a subtle thing too. You really gotta know a nigga to point that shit out to be able to like.
I see. I be mad. I be like fake mad when y'all be talking about when John be drunk. He be like. I was saying that earlier. When he was on the phone. I was like, yo, come on, man. Y'all act like that's 90% me just being hammered. Like, come on, bro. Give me a little credit.
Oh shit!
That should be funny. You done, Lex?
He's over.
I'm gonna tell you why I do that, nigga, for a bunch of reasons. That's a show, nigga.
You want to assure that you heard them, like, yo, like, yeah, like
That
nah, I
you let
definitely
them know
heard
that you
you.
tapped in,
Yeah.
like
I heard you, bro.
100% got you.
I'm really fucking paying
100% got
attention,
you.
nigga.
I know those too. All right. Because when he do it in transition too. He don't even be looking at you sometimes. He be like, oh, all right.
I think you laughing because I think you thought it was a subtle part of your personality that niggas didn't really notice.
Nah, we
Bro,
be
that
noticing
shit
that
wasn't
shit.
supposed to be exposed.
Yeah, nah.
That was one of my social superpowers, nigga. That nigga always
shit.
paying attention.
Can you imagine we had a bunch of eyes on this nigga? Everybody be hitting him. I do that shit too, Lex. Everything don't even turn bro. Like, hey, good looking.
Oh, man, nigga. But I really talk about my older brother do that shit. Oh, yeah, man, shit.
Yeah, no, he kills it too, though. He do be killing that
Oh, man, nigga, that shit is one.
We've been at it for a minute now.
shit. Yeah, we almost have produced hours, so we can start wrapping this shit up.
Oh, shit, man.
Whew, that was a good note to live.
There you go.
Nice light
Up,
note.
nigga.
Anybody got any?
Shout out to everybody that knew a homonym existed, nigga, because these niggas didn't believe me, nigga.
Me and
I said I did
Yeah,
not know.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
I thought you agreed that was like a word. I didn't know what it meant.
Yeah, I didn't know what it meant.
I didn't know I was sweating like that, but yeah.
Anyway,
Is there
definitely.
anything that we want to
Get
bring
your
up
wet
for
wipes.
the next episode? Is there? I know we want to because we had. Well, I didn't even say we had a lot of guests. We only had 2
AC
guests on
window.
this season.
Yeah, that's actually kicked in.
Has anybody?
Turn it on.
Do we have any guests earlier this season? Or we only had 2 this season?
Was Destiny on this season?
Destiny
Right,
on this
Destiny
season.
and Josh, right? It was
Destiny
this
and Josh, I'm
season,
saying
right?
early, the first like
Shout out
14.
to D-Dash.
I don't think so.
D-Nash, shout out to
That was
D-Nash.
a great clip. You
Black
posted
Cups,
D-Nas on the weekend.
Yeah.
Shout out Destiny, man.
I'm trying to think if we didn't have anybody on. No, those were the first two.
Those are the first
Yes, we got to get some more people on. So I don't know if we have any upcoming.
My gums
yeah, we'll talk about it and figure it out.
Whistles pulled, nigga.
Yeah, I know. They don't even look like on that shit though, man. But maybe I don't know.
I got two fucking shotgun holes right here, nigga. That shit.
Nigga, they pulled all my shit and did a couple of root canals.
Yeah, I got my
wisdom
teeth pulled back in the day.
For sure.
Well, thank you for tuning in to the Untied Shoes Podcast.
Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Check us out on fucking Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere where you can stream
Podcast.
Make sure you check us out on YouTube at the Untied Shoes Podcast YouTube channel.
IG Untied Shoes _podcast.
Make sure y'all niggas start commenting shit.
I know.
All these motherfucking blank bit. No, we ain't blank. I'll say something. No, make sure y'all comment. Please comment. It's gonna help us get in rotation on the algorithm. Comment.
Does it help us get in the algorithm saying it?
No.
Then stop saying it then.
Yo, get that nigga, bro. Like, damn.
No, I'm just kidding. No, definitely like, comment, share,
I'm a fan when niggas do that to you, Lexxo. I like doing it too, bro. Stop looking at me for confirmation, nigga. I enjoy every moment of it, bro.
All right, well, shit, we'll see y'all motherfuckers next week.
Yo, shout out to our homies that always be showing love and telling us that they listen to it.
You know,
I'm not gonna get specific with names, but shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
If you want to go ahead.
Well, I mean, shout out Jesse. I know you listen to every motherfucking episode. We love you, bro. Shout out to you.
Shout out Jesse, man.
J-Dog, nigga.
Young Koala Breast, man.
Young Koala Breast.
That's his name on Instagram, man. Great photographer.
So shout out to the homie Todd. Todd be listening to.
Man, shout out Todd, man. I didn't know, man.
Todd out there fishing. I know you be listening to podcasts while you fishing and shit, man. So what up?
I need to get out there with that.
You met Todd.
T. Gisley.
Yo, he just made another one.
I know, right?
He just made another one. Todd ain't gonna use the word.
Fuck, I can't. We went party at his house a couple times. He used to
Oxnard.
He did that Friday video? Wait, who was it?
Over there by the KFC, by the Target and shit.
By Denny's,
Denny's, kind of over that area.
Behind Denny's was like a street behind there, and it was like an apartment.
We was over there a couple times.
You know his next door neighbor was Naomi's brother. You lived right next door to this nigga.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know if you remember. You remember his little brother? Probably, anyway.
Little backyard, but
anyway, shout out to everybody that listens. Shout out to y'all.
Man, please shout out to y'all. Spread the shit, man.
Yeah,
spread.
You know, and all the ones that we didn't mention. I mean, we love any less. But anyway, anybody got anything else to say?
I'm good.
Right, this nigga gonna turn the AC on now, so now we
shit.
All right, we out.
All right, y'all. We out. Thanks for tuning in. We out.
Word.